Hello and welcome to another We Are Tottenham TV watch along. It's Brighton versus Spurs, another away day for the mighty Tottenham. I'm Coach Dell. I'm alongside Iggy Prince. How you doing, Iggy?
I'm very well. How are you? Feeling confident?
When's the last time I saw you?
Saturday. Was it Saturday?
How did that work out?
Let's hope it's a better night for us tonight.
Well, look, we got a win tonight. We have to bounce back,
Yep.
especially with West Ham coming up on the weekend. So, before we get into it, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure you follow We Are Tottenham TV. And whilst you're at it, you can follow Iggy and I at We Are Tottenham. No, that's this channel. At Tottenham Away. Come follow us at Tottenham Away. Give us a like and a subscribe as well.
We are Tottenham.
But we're all
Tottenham.
We're all Tottenham. Now we've got all that out of the way. Should we go through the starting lineups?
Yep. Let's go for it.
All right. So it's the same team as what played against Manchester United. So it's Hugo Lloris, Romero, Dyer, Davies, Doherty, Bentancur, Højbjerg, Reggie, Kulusevski, Son, and Kane. Looks like Conte is seems to be the team that he's going with for the season at the moment.
Look, he was pleased with Saturday's performance. Although he wasn't pleased with the result, he was genuinely pleased with the overall performance. I thought we might have had a few changes where we could obviously make them. I thought maybe Emerson, Doherty might have been a situation where Emerson might have played tonight because we've got a big game as well on the weekend. Perhaps Lucas and Stevie might have had a little look in, but then you're right when you said off air, who do you drop? And it's very difficult to drop, especially after what Conte said, where he's relying on his experienced players such as Kane, Son, and Lloris to lead the way for the others. So, not surprised at all that he's gone with that 11. I just thought it might have tweaked one or two players where he could have done. But, he's our manager, and that's, he makes the calls.
Do you think we're going with the 3-4-3 formation again?
No, I see us in the same setup as Man United. So, I would like to see the Son and Kulu, especially Kulu, have the bit more freedom as to tuck in the 10 role, as well as drifting out wide, to have the freedom to move either side.
So we're talking about a 3-4-2-1.
3-4-2-1.
3-4-2-1.
I think
with Kane up top.
Yeah.
But will Kane stay up top?
Well, we'll find out
Kane
shortly.
Stay up top?
Well, how would you like to see it?
I think Spurs' his best formation is, but formations mean nothing.
Yeah, of course.
It's how you play.
Interpretation, yeah.
It's how you play the formation. But if we were to play, I like to see us in a 3-1-4.
Right.
2-1. So I want one holding mid, two attacking mids, and one striker, because I think that's how we get the best out of the players we've got. But I don't think he'll ever do that. Saying that, though, we did that when we played Pacos and we beat them 3-0 or 3-1 at home. That was the best performance I saw us play this season, but they're not a good side.
You got to level the opposition as well.
Exactly.
You got to balance that out. But listen, what matters tonight, I don't really care much about the performance. What matters to me tonight has to be fundamentally important is that we get the 3 points. That has to happen tonight. I won't accept any other result. I will have to take it, but I won't accept it.
What's your prediction for tonight?
Pain.
I predict pain.
Listen, prediction for tonight. Listen, for me, I have to think that Spurs are going to win tonight. I said yesterday it would be 3-1, and I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with a 3-1 Spurs win. You?
Okay, you don't want to know what I think.
I know what you think. I want the people following us to know what you think.
They don't want to know what I'm going 1-1. I think we're going to draw today, and I think we're going to draw against West Ham as well.
Okay.
Obviously, I hope I'm wrong, and I want the win. Always want the win, but we'll see. Let's see. Brighton, to be fair, Brighton are on a bad run, so we should really be. Do you know what? We should be winning.
They've lost what, 4 or 5 games? Not scored in how long?
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, Dr. Tottenham. I know what many of people watching are going to say. Well, here we come to fix that problem. We need the doctors to perform in the medical room and get
Skip back. Yeah.
That's where we need them to perform.
Tonight. The only good thing is that if we keep going on the current pattern of win lose,
tonight is a guaranteed.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed winner. But I think that's going to stop. I think that has to stop at some point. I think it's going to stop with a couple of draws. I
think it's going to stop with a couple of wins. There you go.
I hope so.
Yeah, I said it.
Listen,
it'll happen.
tonight we're going to find
Well,
out.
we're going to find out, surely.
We got loads of people in the comments, guys. Thanks for all the comments. Keep your comments coming in. We'll try and get through them as we go on during the show. Put your predictions in the comments. Tell us what you think the score is going to be tonight. One person's already saying, Coach Stell, please change your prediction. I can't. I can't. Listen, just back Iggy's prediction. Let's hope Iggy's right.
Well, if I get it wrong, you're going to let me know about it for sure. I know already. But I'm going to stick with the Spurs win 3-1. I would love a clean sheet, though. I would love a clean sheet.
A lot of the fans are saying 3-0 Spurs, 1-0, 2-0 Spurs. Someone's put 2-1 Brighton, 3-0 Spurs, 1-0, 2-2, 1-1. It's a mixed bag. Everyone's got a different prediction. We are wearing our lucky kit, though.
What's your favourite kick style?
What, the London bus seats? Guys, we're about to kick off. Should be a good game.
Come on, you Spurs.
And we're underway.
Nice.
Spurs straight down the middle, off to a good attacking start here in the first few seconds.
Ooh.
Ball comes into Reggie.
Ooh.
Reggie to Kulusevski. And it...
Romero picks up the ball at the edge of the box. Why would he not consider taking a shot there?
Was that offside?
If regardless of whether it was offside or not, he gets played the ball at the edge of the box. It's about 22, 23 yards out. Take a shot. Why has he gone for a 1-2 with Kulusevski in that situation?
I'm just trying to understand what happened there, if it was offside or whether
No, the ball went off the field.
But Kulu crossed it.
No, but the ball had gone off. So that's why it's a goal kick.
How have we not got a shooting opportunity in that moment? That was such a promising start to the game as well.
Like I said, I thought Romero should have taken a shot.
Spurs pressing the ball there. Kulusevski shutting down the goalkeeper. The ball goes long. Brighton picked the ball up in midfield. Do you know what? This is another chance for us to have a look at Lamptey, because he didn't really impress us in the FA Cup, Lamptey. I wasn't really that impressed, but other games I've seen him play, he's been good. So let's see what he's like tonight, because he's a player that he's not playing.
He's
I'm
not
just
playing,
looking.
man. It's,
Well, forget what I said about Lamptey. He's on the bench.
but did you mean Basuma?
No, Lamptey, the right back.
No, Lamptey's not playing tonight.
Yeah, no, Basuma, I like Basuma. I think Basuma's a cracking player. We need Sonny to have a good game today. I don't want fans to get this case again.
No,
I don't
agree.
like the Sonny hate at the moment.
Well, you've heard what I've had to say during the week.
What's
about
your thoughts on him? Fans saying that he should be dropped for tonight and coming
For
on
who?
as an impact.
For who? Who's going to guarantee what he offers? And I'm talking about not just goals, but his general play.
Yeah, but that's why people want him dropped, because his general play hasn't been good. I personally would always start him because he guarantees goals. Who else can score goals other than Kane in this team?
I don't think we have the quality on the bench, or anybody certainly that will guarantee what he offers. Yes, he might not be playing well, but he will always get you an assist. He will be, he'll always prove decisive in certain moments, and always the goals. Who will guarantee his goals? We don't have anyone else.
That's my argument as well. We've got a super chat here from Lloyd Savine. What needs to change for Spurs to be top 4 regulars? Do you want to answer this one, or shall I, Iggy?
Say that question again. So I was just.
What needs to change for Spurs to be top 4 regulars?
About 7, 8 players. You probably go near 12. We need to up the quality of the players, and the level has to go further up.
How do we do that though?
We're investing in players. It's very simple. There's no other answer to that, because you've got to look at it. The top 4 teams, 5 teams, will invest again in the summer, and they will create another gap between them and us. If we don't start closing or take steps to start closing those gaps, then we'll fall way behind in the pecking order.
Brighton here on the attack,
Anyway,
edge of our box.
Go to the match right now.
So to answer your question, Lloyd, we need investment, and we need to invest in the right players, and quite a few of them.
Yeah.
So really, it's on the owners if we're going to get straight to the point. We'll see in the summer. The summer's going to be the big decider. That's what everyone's talking about. Let's see what happens. Brighton have got the ball out wide on the right. Pass it to the middle, edge of the box. Spurs defending quite well here, actually, shutting down Brighton, not really giving them too much space or time to play. Good defending by Tottenham so far. The only thing is, don't let the cross come in, because that's what we're susceptible
We're really tight between the lines. We're moving well as a team, actually.
Reminds me of like how we defended against Man City, actually, the way we're set up. And we've won the ball. We've broken up the play. Can we counter-attack quickly? Bentancur.
Nice.
Wonderful footwork by Bentancur there. Done a spin twice on the ball, kept possession of the ball. And then, I don't know who it was at the backs, punted it long and given away possession. What a shame. Bentancur did well there. Oh, Harry Kane shut down the goalie. And Harry Kane did.
Harry.
It's an open goal.
Oh,
He's
he missed it.
Unbelievable what just happened there. So the goalie of Brighton had the ball at his feet. Harry Kane with a brilliant press, shut down the play, intercepted the ball. The ball's then gone towards the goal. Harry Kane, was it a tight angle? I don't think it was, but it was from an angle. All he's got to do is hit the target, and it's a goal. He's missed the target.
On his left foot.
Brilliant pressing from Kane. Poor play by the goalie. Oh, Harry. That is bread and butter for Harry, isn't it?
Yeah. No, he's just got it wrong.
If there's one player on that pitch you would want that situation to fall to, it's Harry Kane.
Yeah, he's just hit that ball wrong completely.
That's an unbelievable chance we've missed there.
5 minutes in.
I can't believe he's done that. Unbelievable. A few people in the comments are asking us what we're watching.
What's happening here? What's happening here?
I'm going to try and find out from the technician what channel this is on so he can tell us. And then I'll pass it on to you guys.
What's happening with Dyer? Dyer's on. Ooh,
one of our players is down. He's got blood on his face.
Blood in his face.
Something's happened. It must be an
definitely
elbow.
happened off the ball here, guys.
I think there's an elbow.
We've got the whole Tottenham team surrounding the referee. Something's clearly
at the replay and. So the ball's gone
Malpai.
up in the air. Malpai and Dyer went for the header. Malpai has that's not on purpose. Malpai's put his arm across like this, and it's hit Dyer. It wasn't one of those. It wasn't an intentional. He's caught him, but it's not a red card. But I don't think it is. The referee has given him a yellow though, which is why would you give a yellow then? If that's a foul, then that's a deliberate foul, and he's basically split open his head, so that's a red. If the red,
would VAR not intervene here?
Well, it can't now because the referee's given the yellow. It's not an obvious error now. But if that is a foul, then that is deliberate, and that's a sending off. I don't think it was a foul. I think it was a coming together.
It's a different one. So he's put his arms out, so he's trying to protect his.
Yeah, but Iggy,
but he's hit him on.
Yeah, but Iggy, if you're gonna give a foul for that, then you've got to give a red.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it again. No, this is the Kane opportunity. My word,
guys, drama here in the first 5 minutes. Harry Kane misses an open goal, and now Dyer's gone down under controversial circumstances. Who would have thought Brighton away would be this entertaining in the first 5 minutes?
I don't understand how he's hit this ball. How he made it wide. Normally try to go towards a near post and it hits the side net from there. But listen, it's difficult. Maybe with the expectation of him putting it away. We have so high expectation that we expect him to take every chance. Listen, he's human. He's human after all.
Mr. Technician, have you told me what channel this is on? All right, guys, we're streaming it. There you go. There's no actual channel. So you need to stream it yourself. Find a way. Make it happen. Believe.
Okay, Dyer's is still down. It's taken a few minutes here. He's had his head bandaged. Malpai showing no sportsmanship by going up to him and even shaking his hand or even trying to explain, look, it wasn't done anything on purpose or anything like that. He's not done anything of the sort. So, listen, I know people say that, it was accidental and everything like that. But normally when something's an accident on the pitch, you go up to that player and shake his hand and say, look, no hard feelings or anything like that. He's done nothing of the sort.
I don't understand how it's only a yellow card.
But Malpai has done nothing of the sort to actually look at his player to say, look, I've cracked his head open. I didn't do it on purpose.
Can I ask you a question, Iggy? If that injury obviously becomes a bit more serious as the game goes on, or at half time they decide he's got to come off, who would if we had to, at the moment we don't, but if we had to bring on a defender for Dyer, who are we bringing on? Because on the bench we've got Sanchez. Me personally, I would choose Rodon because it'll be a straight like for like. That's me. That's what I would choose. But I think Conte would put Sanchez on and move Romero into the middle of the three.
and put Sanchez.
Romero in the middle. Yeah,
that's what I think Conte would do. But I wouldn't shift 2 players to make way for one. I would actually do a like for like in that situation. So for me, it would be Rodon.
Super chat from Karate. The other players, especially the midfield, don't score enough goals. It's Kane and Son or nothing.
It's not.
Listen, we agree.
It's a fair argument. It is a fair argument.
You don't need to.
It's a hard one to
you're not going to get any complaints from us, Karate.
No, I agree. This is why I'm saying. So if you drop Son, we was discussing early on. If you drop Son, I say drop. Let's call it rest. If you rest Son to make way for either Stevie or Lucas, unfortunately, they don't score enough goals, and certainly not with the regularity that Son does.
10 minutes gone at the Amex Stadium. Tottenham away to Brighton. Only one real chance, and what a chance it was! Unbelievable. I still can't believe we haven't scored that. That's just.
Well done.
The ball played back to the edge of our box. Good defending there by Tottenham. I think it's Bentancur on the ball. Is it Romero?
No, Romero.
Romero chests the ball down calmly, sends the defender the wrong way. He's such a good player with the ball, you know that. For a defender,
I
he's a
do
good
like
player
him in that right centre-back. I think that's definitely his role. I don't see him as the centre of the three. He's definitely more comfortable,
just a shame in the air.
himself.
Just a shame in the air he's not as good, though. That's his only weakness, isn't it? His aerial. But everything else, he's...
Yeah,
Such
he
a good
needs to
defender.
improve. He's not the finished article. For sure, there's definitely room for improvement.
Harry Kane on the ball, dropping deep. I told you, is he going to stay up top? No, there's your answer. we play 4-2. We play a 4-2-1, and the player who's meant to be the one up top comes deep.
Yeah, but you think that when he does drop into that hole,
Do you know what?
either Son or Kulusevski,
Ball into the box. Good defending by Brighton to head the ball out. Do you know what? We play more of a 4-1-2.
Yeah.
Really. Oh,
Go on, someone take a shot.
Back and the ball got played to
Unlucky.
Kulusevski, who just had to
Slipping in.
overstretch for the ball, but nearly slipped him in there. Could have been a good opportunity for Tottenham. Just slightly overplayed the ball. Spurs.
Do you know what?
Spurs are like they're on it tonight.
Kulusevski takes up some really good positions every time. It seems to always be in the right place. He's been unlucky at the moment with the pass towards him, but he always seems to be picking up those pockets of spaces where he can collect and actually be dangerous. It just hasn't. He hasn't had the player that really to pick him out with the right ball so far. And they're coming up to 12 minutes gone, still 0-0.
Bentancur giving the ball away there. Brighton on the attack coming forward, but Spurs have got loads of players back. Brighton just aren't committing the numbers. Spurs look comfortable, nice. Hopefully it stays like this all night. Kakure on the ball out wide on the left flank, passes it back down the flank, goes to the centre back.
I think we're defending the numbers there. We're really compact.
Spurs are pressing well tonight, you know.
Together.
We are hurrying the ball. Look, we're shutting the ball down.
See Dyer?
Player's gone down. Linesman's put his
Maupay,
flag up. That was very late, linesman.
Guys, there's a situation developing between Dyer and Maupay. Dyer has got him back with a nice little challenge right behind him. So already we have to watch this duel tonight. This is going to be fire. Maupay, Dyer.
It's funny because in the car on the way up here, we were talking about shithousery, and we thought there'd be a battle tonight between Romero
yeah,
and
but
Maupay,
he seems to be.
But he's maybe he knows not to go for Romero.
I think it's just because Dyer's playing in the centre of the three, and that's the area that he's covering. So it's going to be definitely something to watch, guys.
Do you think Maupay would pick a fight with Romero?
I see that developing into something a bit more.
Ben Davies on the ball, passes it out wide to Reggie. Reggie switches the ball very nicely.
Reguilon to Doherty. Great ball.
Doherty with a good touch there. Kulusevski on the ball on his left foot. Goes to cross it, but blocked by the Brighton defence. Dyer comes in sliding to win back possession for us. Nice play by Dyer. Højbjerg gets the ball out wide. Nice. Goes up the wing, beats the man. Nice play there from Højbjerg to Reggie. Reggie's on the ball. Beats his man. Will he get across into the box? No, he doesn't because he cuts back in. Cuts back out. Plays it to the edge of the box. Son. Good possession from Tottenham here, actually. Yeah. Højbjerg keeping the ball. Kind of lost the momentum a bit there. We should have gone forward. But we've gone back. But we've kept the ball.
I thought Reguilon could have put that cross in. You know, gone past the man. I thought put the ball in. You're barred by a line. Nick that ball inside the box.
Yeah, that's
answer a few questions of their defence and our attack.
Can I? Do you know what? That is my criticism of Reggie. He doesn't get enough crosses into the box. I don't know why. Harry Kane tries to play the ball forward to Son, but
not quite.
Cleared.
It's that final ball at the moment.
By the centre back of Brighton. Tottenham get the ball, but it's all Tottenham, by the way. dominating the possession so far.
Complete control.
And we are quite forward with it. We
Who's
just
in
need
that
something in the
box?
final third.
Who's in that
Doherty
box?
passes to Son. Son loses possession of the ball. And Brighton try to counter, but there's a foul and they win a free kick. And they try and take it early. The referee is going to... Romero couldn't really get out the way. He's hit it at Romero, but Romero didn't have a chance to get out the way because they took the free kick so quickly.
No,
and Brighton just punt the ball upfield and kick it off. Like,
he knew what he was doing. Romero knew what he was
but he couldn't
doing.
get out of the way, Iggy. They took the
He
free
knew
kick
what
so
he
quick.
was doing. He got away with one there.
Yeah, but could he get out of the way?
No, absolutely. Don't get out of
That's
the way.
my point. Brighton took it
But
quick.
he knew what he was doing, and won't let the ball hit him. He just happened to be there. He knew what he was doing. But listen, I love that stuff. Don't get me wrong. I love to see that stuff. Unfortunately, we should have a bit more of it in our team.
Did you see Atletico Madrid last night, what they were doing?
Masters. Absolute masters. Those that know how good it is to have a
As
team.
soon as they got their goal, Atletico, that whole second half, they slowed down the
You need
clock.
game management.
They were all the tricks in the book.
Game
Thing is,
management.
teams know what they're like and they still fall for it. Harry Kane in the box takes a shot,
Ooh.
but wide. Half chance there from Harry Kane, worth the try. I think that's what. See, that's the thing with Atletico Madrid. Teams know what they're going to do. You know what Simeone's going to bring. You know what the players are coached to do. Yep, teams still get sucked in by it.
With teams like that, you cannot go behind. You cannot go behind. Because if you go behind, you're in for a hard night. They're going to put out all the stops and all the tricks and listen, it's brilliant because that is part of football. Whether you like it or not, whether it's great to watch or not, it's part of football. We need to be a little bit more like. I'll certainly have it in us. Naughty little foul there.
Reggie winning a free kick there
Rose
for Tottenham
on
Hotspur,
Reguilon
just
there.
inside our half, and we pass the ball back, and it goes to Dyer. 15 minutes gone. Brighton 0, Tottenham 0. Brighton don't look threatening at all. If a team is going to score, it looks like it's going to be Tottenham.
Yeah, Brighton seems to have just held a stance there of just containing.
They're
just playing a game of
ball
contain.
goes forward to Son, bit too much on it.
That's the kind of
And
stuff
the
I want to
goalie
see.
picks up the
When
ball.
when Kane comes in the hole, we need one of the wingers, be it Son or the Kulusevski, picking up those centre forwards and getting in behind and getting the defence to turn.
Brighton
their
pay
back.
the ball forward, and Brighton can be in here, and if they plays it out wide, it could be dangerous.
Boy,
Good defending there, and
I'm not sure what.
the strangest thing just happened. Brighton were down the middle. We dealt with it. And then about 40 yards out, a Spurs player has smashed it over the bar.
Benteke.
Alba.
Yeah, Benteke just snatched at it. Watch this. Here we go. I'm not. I think.
What
it
is
was-
Benteke
I think he
doing?
was trying to hit that ball against the player.
Well, he got that badly wrong.
Fluffed his lines and has skied it over
Literally,
the bar. So
Bentacore's
it's
run up
corner
to
for
the ball
Brighton.
from 40 yards out and
These are the
smashed the
situations
ball
you
over
want, I mean.
our own crossbar, and that's a free kick. It's a corner kick to Brighton.
So they've earned the corner through us. Through us just kicking the ball.
What's going on? Kane missing open goals. Bentacore taking a shot from 40 yards at our own goal.
Need to be careful.
Here comes a corner, cleared by Harry Kane.
Kulu,
One
don't
back
make
by
that
Brighton. To Corella, the ball goes out wide again. I think they're going to try and get another ball into the box.
ball. Stop that
Oh,
ball.
nice skill there.
Stop that ball. Well done, Kulu.
Kulusevski got done there,
left
but
hand side near the corner flag.
Brighton win a throw-in near the corner flag. What was Bentacore doing? That was just strange. Boy. Brian take the throw in. Whip the cross into the box. And it's an easy catch for Lloris, unopposed. Cross was too
Definitely want to see a
heavy,
bit more
too
of that,
far.
Luis. I want to see him command that area. Come and
We need
take
something
those
to happen in
crosses.
this game.
Yeah, I think 18 just gone at 18-minute mark,
Feels
going
like we're
towards the
just going
19. We
through the
need
kind of
a goal.
motions.
We need a goal. I think
Tottenham trying to play out from the back and just made
That's
a
a
mess of it, really, and
terrible,
giving away
terrible
possession because
Terrible
Reggie
ball.
decided to just punt it in the air. Why did? See, this is why I don't think Reggie is good enough for what we want. Right? He doesn't get enough crosses in the box when he should do, and in that moment there, all he's got to do is pass it on the ground, and he just whacks it in the air
take
and
a
gives away
touch
possession.
and just play the pass.
That's why, for me, I don't think Reggie. That's why I think Reggie does need replacing. I think he's the best of the wing backs we've got,
Yeah.
but I'm not convinced he's good enough. Not if we want to be regular top four trophy contenders.
Well done.
Nice
Ball
passing there from
intercepted by
Tottenham.
Romero.
One-touch football. A cute little triangles.
Come on, Benny.
Get the ball out to the middle. Davis passes out wide to Reggie. Reggie back to Dyer on the halfway line.
Everyone's behind the ball now for Brighton. We're inside their half. And every single player of theirs is behind the ball inside their own half. We're going to have to break these lot down, and we need a goal to do that. We need to get this goal, because the longer this goes on, the more tricky it becomes. This is not...
Guys, just a quick mention to you guys in the comments. Please do not mention where to stream the chat, because those streams are technically illegal, and we can't really have you saying that in the comments. All right, guys? So if you've got each other's Twitter, maybe just chat to each other through Twitter instead, if you can do that. Who's on the ball there? Is that Reggie? Bentancur. Nice pass from Bentancur to Kulu. Kulu.
Oh, okay.
I can see the idea. The execution just wasn't very good. 20 minutes gone. 0-0. Come on, Tottenham.
Yeah, it just
come on, Tottenham.
Innit? This game at the moment.
Someone grab the ball
by the horns
and get control of it and create something. Just need someone to do something special. So, do you know what's so frustrating? If Harry Kane scored that goal, he should have scored.
Yeah.
I reckon we'd be all over them now, because Brighton would have to come out. They'd have to come at us. And
well, this is it. We struggle against teams that close up, don't they? They've started really pragmatic setup. Everyone behind the ball when we're in possession. They're not really doing any pressing, anything like that. So it's a bit of a stalemate in that sense. 20 minutes is a bit... Nothing. There's no oomph in the game as yet, apart from the Dyer Mopai situation. There.
Brighton on the ball, playing it out wide. Nice play here from Brighton. Probably some of the nicest passing they've done of the game going forward. Keeping possession of the ball, switches it to the midfield, switching it out to the left flank. Corella on the ball. Basuma. He caused us a lot of problems in the second half in the FA Cup, Basuma, I remember.
Yeah.
In fact, he was their best player on the day.
Yeah,
Brighton come forward with the ball on the edge of the box.
They're
not really going anywhere, Brighton. They're just kind of sideways, forward, backwards, sideways. Spurs have pushed them back into their own half now. Good pressing out by Tottenham. I have to say, Tottenham's pressing of the ball tonight so far has been quite decent. Where was this against United? God damn it! Where was it at Old Trafford?
So at the moment, Brighton are in possession of the ball. They're playing left to right. Cucurella's going to the centre-back, and it's going back to the goalkeeper. We're moving together as a team. We're allowing them, the centre-backs, to have the ball. So Veltman on the ball has knocked it forward to Mopai and Dyer. And Dyer wins that duel again.
Terrible pass from Brighton.
Switch play, which
straight to Doherty. Doherty plays it forward, and good defending.
Good defending.
Brilliant play by Basuma just there. Kulusevski looked like he was away, but Basuma just got in front, nicked the ball, and the ball looked like he was going off, and he slid on the ball, managed to keep it in and pass it back to his own centre-back. Really good play by Basuma. And he's won the ball again. Referee's going to give a free kick, but he said no, play on to Brighton. They've got advantage, and Brighton now have got us down the left flank here. This is dangerous if they get a ball in the box, which they haven't. They square it, edge of the box. Mopai. Is the danger over? A shot comes in, deflected off a Brighton player.
Nope.
And Lloris has caught it, and it's gone off, and it's a corner. Brighton, last couple of minutes, have woken up a bit here, getting a foot in the game. They've been quiet for most of the game, but they have woken up a little bit in the last 2-3 minutes. That's all we need, really, if we were to go 1-0 down against Brighton. Just against the run of possession.
These are the situations right here. So it's a corner kick for Brighton. Now, these are the situations that I can see them potentially, because they got the height in their players. And
is Lewis Dunk on the pitch? Yeah, he is. Yeah, see, Dunk's a good one.
Well, you got Duffy there, you got Dunk, big players, and Taron way above any of our centre backs here.
Ball comes into the box. Brighton getting the header, but it goes over the back line and it goes almost to the corner flag, and it's a throw-in to Tottenham.
Well done, Romero. Done well there to get the throw. So Reguilon's going to come over to take the throw-in.
Do you know what? For a split second there, I thought there was two players called Dunk, but one's called Duffy, one's called Dunk.
Duffy and Dunk, yeah. And they're absolutely humongous.
That's like a cartoon show. Do you watch Duffy and Dunk? Dunk and Duffy. Is it called Dunkin' Donuts? Dunkin' Duffy Donuts.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's a bit of a slow part of the game here, guys. It's
Who eats Dunkin' Duffy Donuts?
even the atmosphere. Have you noticed how quiet it is in a stadium? Very, very subdued. Brighton.
There's a lot of empty seats in
empty seats in the
Amex.
stands.
There's a lot of empty seats.
Luis, well done. Plays
Do
it
you
out
think that's
for
because
Davis.
Brighton have got nothing to play for? Their season's pretty much done.
Yeah, it's listen. It can happen this time of the season, especially when where they are in the league themselves, with nothing to play for. You're kind of safe, you know. You're safe. You know you're staying up, and they're kind of that middle part of the table where, or that area anyway, and it's where do you get the motivation to see out the season when there's nothing really, as you say, there's nothing really to play for. But you can see it, the crowd is like we were just saying, empty seats, a very quiet crowd, and it's a really dead part of the game. First 25 minutes, apart from that Kane chance, really, there's been little else from our part, and certainly absolutely nothing on there apart from a great ball played in. Oh, so the ball played in, I believe it was from Son to Doherty, and it was just a bit overhit, but Doherty made a really good run. It had the beating off Cucurella. If it had been put in there with the right ball, he could have been facing the goalkeeper on a one-on-one situation.
I think as the game is going now, this is suiting Brighton more than us.
We need to,
because as the clock winds, as the clock ticks away,
we need to break
we
the
become
step
more
up.
desperate, and then Brighton, would Brighton be happy with the draw today? Would they take that?
At this stage of the game, I wouldn't say any team would be happy with anything right now.
No,
I
but
think
for their
just need
season,
to liven it
Brighton
up
be
a little
happy
bit.
with
It's
the
a bit.
Yeah, but if you're Brighton, would you be happy with the draw against Tottenham?
Yeah, listen, consider how they started and Spurs
One of the
started
so-called Big
momentum.
Six, you'd be happy with the draw.
Yeah,
right?
you just want to stay in the game as long as you can, really, from a Brighton perspective, especially having lost the amount of games that they've had. You want to stay in the game for as long as possible. You certainly don't want to concede too early and give yourself a mountain to climb. And also the confidence would be hit. Like I said, they've had a bad run of results, so they want to stay in the game.
Brighton have got
As
the
long
ball
as they
out
can.
wide on the right here, and he's beating his man Reggie, and it squares into the box. Dangerous position. Brighton take a shot on goal.
Great
Blocked by
block.
Dyer. Potential handball shout. That's going to go to VAR. I don't know if it was a handball, though, because he was on the ground. Do you know what it's going to be? Were his hands in an unnatural position on the ground?
Well, that's the question. We'll have to see that if it comes to that.
I think this will get looked at, guys, but it happened so quick. There's no way we can
All
tell. It's
started
got
off
off
with
for a
that
throw.
No,
Or has it? No, still on.
Play. Højbjerg's in there.
That's gone off for a throw.
No, it's still playing on.
Game hasn't been stopped, so
Still.
wait. Referees. No.
Players carrying on.
Carry on.
Nothing there. But Reguilon there losing that 50-50 ball with their fullback. Ridiculous in that situation. He's got his body in front of the man and the
Iggy.
ball in his possession. And I don't know what he tried to
Iggy,
do.
what did I say
he got
5
the ball
minutes ago?
nicked.
I don't think Reggie's good enough for what we want. I've been saying it for a couple of weeks now. Under Mourinho, I thought Reggie was actually really, really good. But in this system, the way we play under Conte, I'm not convinced by Reggie.
Is he a wing back though? Or is he just a left back?
No, he was a wing back at Seville.
Okay.
He was a wing back at
it's not
Seville.
unnatural to him to
No.
play in that situation,
No.
or in that role.
But however Conte's asking them to play it, you can be a wing back, but it's how the wing backs play in the system. And the way we play, I think he just can't defend. I don't think Reggie can defend too well. Or he's just got a lack of confidence.
Harry Kane on the ball.
Or he's just low on confidence. But from what I've seen recently, I'm not. Oh,
Go on,
brilliant by
Kulu.
Kulusevski.
Kulu versus Cucurella.
Kulusevski
Takes
versus
him on.
Cucurella.
How's that a
Cucurella
foul
has
from Kulusevski
been
to
awarded
Cucurella?
a free kick against Kulu. That's surely obstruction.
That was a foul from Cucurella because he tried to hold on to him as he went past him. And Cucurella somehow has managed to bag himself a foul. That's not... Oh, no, you can't give a foul.
Yeah, so we've just seen the replay for the penalty. Basically, Bentacle's sliding on the ground and the ball's come as he's sliding. There's no way he could get out of the way of it.
Yeah, the ball's come back.
Good
to
decision,
his
actually.
arm.
No, fair play. Listen, that was a good decision. It wasn't a penalty.
No. You can't slide.
But if you're the opposition, you're going to call it.
Yeah, but you cannot
You're gonna
slide with
shout
your
handball.
arms by your side. Like it's an unnatural position. That's how
Oh, come on, Tottenham.
very, very slow, guys. Very, very slow.
Possession stats are now
Something needs to happen
50-50.
to kind of just trigger it off.
Brighton have definitely got back in the game. Reggie, nice play by Reggie there going forward. Driving down the wing, cuts inside. and just gives the ball away.
It's a bad pass to Kane from Reguilon.
Reggie. That was very average.
But the thing is, there's no pressure.
Listen, this is a good one here from the Brighton winner. Trossard cuts back in, looks to cross it in the ball. Does he know? Squares the edge of the box. Gross out wide. Brighton have got the ball out on the right-hand flank, crosses the ball in, and it's easily cleared by Bentancur. It was nice height as well for Bentancur. Harry Kane
lost the ball.
Loses the ball just outside the edge of the box, trying to play the ball out instead of passing it, and it looks like it's gone off for a corner.
No, it's a goal kick.
I think that came off of, it is a corner. I thought so. It came off the centre back.
Well, initially it didn't look like he was going to give it, but then
the coach's eye.
Well, no, it's not that. I thought it would, but I just thought he was going to give it a goal kick. No, he changed his mind.
It really was the coach's eye.
This is what I've got to put up with, guys.
Listen.
So 3 corners.
The reason I'm calling out Reggie tonight is because last game I was calling out Doherty a lot. So I can't just call out a player because I've got an agenda. It's because I'm being honest. And tonight, Reggie so far needs to wake up. He's not having a good game so far for me, Reggie. And quite often it is the wing-backs that we're going to be looking at because they're so important to the system that we play.
Right.
Ball comes in from Basuma. Good clearance by Eric Dyer there. Threw himself at the ball and got it out. Basuma picks up the ball on the halfway line, sends it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Bloody hell, from a cross into the box, they've gone all the way back to their goalie, who punts it long. Davies heads it. Bentancur gets a foot on it. Dyer heads it out wide. Davies, nice pass to Reggie. Reggie on the ball, passes it to Højbjerg, to Davies. Tottenham trying to play out the back here, and they've done it really well, I have to say. Some wonderful football from Tottenham there. Oh, nice pass from Kane, who's lost the ball again, and he's pulled him down. Free kick.
That's on Kane, that one. I'm sorry, that was a decent
Harry
ball.
Kane, what happened there, mate?
Why has it got to be a yellow? Right, the comment. Why they're saying that Kane should be getting a yellow card?
Paul
for that?
Walsh,
There wasn't a yellow card foul.
No, he's not going to give him a yellow. He's giving a warning. Harry Kane tax just kicked in.
I don't understand why they're.
Guys, I have to say, the way we played the ball out from the back under pressure to get it through one-touch football was wonderful. That was really, really good football from Tottenham. That's the kind of football I love.
But why are they pushing for him to get a yellow card? Kane did not. It's a foul, yeah, but it's not a yellow card.
He never got booked, though.
No, but they were pushing for the yellow card.
The commentators were saying
it.
Yeah. Well, an agenda.
Yeah,
the Tottenham agenda kicks in, right? Ball goes all the way to the penalty box. Ben Davies caught in 2 minds whether to pass to Reece or clear it, and he decides to chip it forward to Son. Son is in the left-back position. What's he doing there? Is there anyone up front for Tottenham? Because Kane's in midfield and Son's at left-back. And Brighton win the ball back. Guys, do you know what? I'm not liking this. It's too tight.
Right, it's starting. All of a sudden now it's starting to shift a little bit into Brighton's.
And the ball goes forward to the Brighton winger. Doesn't matter. He's offside.
First 20 minutes or so.
It's that freaking Harry Kane chance, man. I can't believe he didn't put it away.
First 20 minutes or so.
Kane because he's our top scorer and he's brilliant.
Brighton were just sitting, waiting, and letting Tottenham have the ball. He
just had a brain fart at the worst time.
All of a sudden, it's slowly starting to. They're getting their foot in the game now, Brighton, and yeah, so they're starting to get a bit more of the ball. But we are the ones that need to take the game to them, given the situation and given what we're trying to do here and what we want out of this game tonight compared to what they want out of this game tonight. It's got to be on us to go and take it to them.
Do you know
Come
what we
on,
need?
boys.
Do you know what we need?
Come on, boys.
We need give me.
But we will come us.
We do come us Sweden, number 21. His name is.
We come a bit stuck though with.
Spurs have got the ball, casually passing it, keeping possession of the ball.
Brighton
have got everyone behind the ball.
Still, given that you've got the coach's eye.
Yep.
Let's get this shot. Corner ball for Spurs. Do you feel like we're moving the ball quick enough?
Well, in some phases we were, like before when we played it out from the back and we got it to Kane lost possession, we were. Now, when Brighton have got everyone behind the ball, no. When we've got a bit of space, I think we move it quick. When Brighton squeeze the game and drop deep, no, we don't move it quick.
Come on, guys. We need someone to step up to here. Come on, let's get this. Our first corner of the match. 34 minutes gone. First corner of the
Corner
match.
kick
Come on.
taken by Heung-min Son. Going to whip it in. Sends it into the box. Nice corner! And good defending from Brighton. It was a very good corner, I have to say. Son gets the wedge in the box. What's he going to do? Whips it back in. Not the best of crosses. Easily cleared.
Come on, Kulu.
Ball goes to the other side. It's Kulusevski. Kulusevski. Good defending by Brighton there, McAllister. And
They're defending the
it's a
numbers
throw
as well,
into
aren't they?
Kulu.
There's so many players behind that ball. They literally got 2 teams.
We've got another super chat here from Studios. We really need to wake up. We really need to start winning if we want to get top 4. We lose games like this, we might as well forget top 4. Top 4. Top 4. Travis
We
Kendall.
have to show something more.
Another super chat
Something
here.
better.
Just need to up the intensity, Iggy. There's not enough intensity in this game.
I agree.
Travis Kendall. I feel like if we had a third in midfield like Bissouma, it would drastically improve our game. Well, I've actually said I would go to 3-5-2 because of that, Travis.
So that means you'll play with a forward less. Who would you then not play? Son or
Look, if I had it my way,
Bento?
if I had it my way,
Not Bento,
there'd
sorry,
be 1
Kulusevski.
holding mid, 2 attacking mids. That's how I would play it. 3-1.
4-2.
Yeah.
But that means you're leaving one out between Son and.
No, I'd move
Kulusevski.
Son out wide.
How so?
I wouldn't play with the wing back on that side. I'll play with Son as a winger.
But he'll be a win back, right? 3-4.
No. I'd get the holding mid to shuffle over, and one of the centre mids tucks in when the holding mid goes over.
That's a good knock.
It's like I've said.
That's a good knock by Reguilon from the left-hand side. Keeper completely fluffed his line and helped with the help of Cucurella.
It's like I say.
To hit the ball out.
It's not the formation. It's how you play it. It's how you play the formation. You can play a 4-4-2 in like 5 or 6 different ways, but the formation is 4-4-2. But how does it actually look when you're in and out of possession?
Right, take him on, Reguilon. Reguilon on the left-hand side. No, Son on the edge of the box. Takes the player on. He's got completely loads of players there.
Kulusevski!
Goal!
Goal!
In! Yes, Kulusevski!
What happened there?
It deflected.
It looks like a deflection, yeah.
The ball edge of the box was Son. He's surrounded by players. He puts it square to Kulusevski, who strikes it with the inside of his left foot. Hits the defender on the way, and it just trickles past.
I can't believe that went in.
Goalkeeper has to watch the play. Literally watches the ball.
That went in so slowly. It literally rolled in.
I mean, we're having a look now. We're trying to make sense of this
Tottenham
goal.
are 1-0 up at the Amex in the 36th minute.
Oh, that goal was needed. Boy, was that goal needed. So here we go. Davis on the ball here.
Ball's in the middle of the pitch.
He plays it into
Sends it
Reguilon,
out
who goes on
wide.
the inside,
Reggie
tucks it to Son at the edge of the box. With surrounding players, loads of players there. Squares it to Kulusevski, who's on the edge of the D, hits the defender. I believe it's Stuffy. I could be wrong.
So the assist is for Son.
Yep. It's
come off Romero.
It's come off Romero.
Come off Romero. That's it.
It's come off Romero at the edge of the box.
Son is in the box. He's passed the ball to the edge of the box. Kulusevski's taken a strike, and it's deflected off Romero. So is that Romero's goal?
It's Romero's goal. Unbelievable.
Who's it been awarded to? Guys, tell us who the goal's been awarded to. Has it been awarded to Kulusevski or Romero? It must be Romero. And now Tottenham on the attack again in the 37th minute, 1-0 up now. After that, Kulu or Romero goal. We don't know who's actually scored it.
Romero.
Given to Romero. Kulusevski with the assist. I think Heung-min Son's going to be upset.
Do you know what, though?
That should have been Heung-min Son's assist. But
do you know what, though? We spotted it early on in the game. I was saying that Kulusevski was taking up some really good position. He just wasn't receiving the right ball in the right moment.
Look.
He does get into those positions.
Look where Kulusevski hit the ball. And that's what I mean. No, look where he was on the pitch.
Yeah, he was at the edge of the D.
Centre,
edge of the D.
attacking mid.
The D.
That's where I think we should play him. He's good wide.
I like him
in the middle.
off the right, taking up those positions rather than him being there already.
I don't know. I look at Odegaard at Arsenal, and I think Kulu can do that. I think Kulu can play that same role. Technically, I think Kulu's really good. Technically, he's a very good player.
I'm not arguing. I'm not knocking the fact that he can't play that role. I just like the fact that he comes off the right to take us those those positions when needed to. See, he's got the room there at the moment. He's standing in the middle, so in the number 10 role at the moment, ready to receive that ball. He's got that freedom to come off the right to do that, and that's what he needs.
Some possible like wide to Harry Kane. Harry Kane takes a shot from distance, but it ricochets back out. Kane turns again. What's he going to do? Is he going to take another shot, or is he going to lay it off? He's going to... Don't know what he's doing. He's laid it off. Kulusevski on the ball, chips it into the box, but no one's there. Tottenham looking for the second goal here. Another cross into the box, cleared again by Brighton. We just don't have enough bodies in the box. We're putting the crosses in the box. We've only got 2 players there.
They've got too many bodies there, and we haven't got enough of them. So it's
Brighton now on the attack.
Son's putting pressure on him.
And they've lost possession of the ball. Højbjerg, nice pass forward to Harry Kane. Harry Kane cuts inside. Harry Kane drives forward with the ball. It looks like he's going to play it out wide. He plays it to
Romero
back into Kulu. No, Doherty.
Great little play.
And here's a counter attack from Brighton. Brighton have got, well, they're outnumbered. They've got 2 against Alfrey. Brighton are attacking quickly. They're driving into the box. 1-on-1 against Stein. He's cut inside. He's going to pull the trick from distance. He's beaten. Bentancur.
Brilliant block
another shot.
by Reguilon.
And it's picked up by Lloris. Really good block by Reggie, actually.
Brilliant block by Reggie. Well done. Yes, Stelios. Well done, Reggie.
Dyer got sold.
You can say well done,
and
Reggie. Well done, Reggie.
Bentancur, the way he slid in there, allowed the shot to happen. He should have stayed on his feet.
Who blocked that?
Okay, he's done one good thing in 40 minutes. How much is he on a week? How much is on Reggie a week? Not bad.
We've got to give him praise when they do something.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
I said he did. I said he gave a good block. It was a good block.
Yeah, how much has he on a week? Yeah, good.
He's done one good thing in 40 minutes.
Yeah, you got to give it to him.
I did. I said it was a good block.
How much has he on a week?
It's not good enough.
Behave yourself.
Listen, you go and have your Dunkin' Duffy Donuts.
Well, Romero is the difference right now. His cracking goal is the difference between these 2 teams. 41 minutes gone. Brighton 0, Tottenham 1.
Yeah, it is Romero.
It was Romero. I thought, listen, it was so close to the defender. I thought it hit the defender. But when we looked it back, we see that the Romero does.
Cross from Brighton into the box. They've just whacked it in there. On the half turn.
That was a good effort.
Morpie turns, but
it was a difficult technique.
Smashes it way over.
Yeah, difficult technique, but one that he took on. Listen, this is like I said, this Morpie and Dyer. We'd have got that goal still. We badly needed that goal. Now all of a sudden,
something had to happen in the game. It had to.
Yeah.
Now it's on Brighton. Now it's on Brighton to come at us.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an error in the back. Kulusevski 1-on-1.
Keeper saves it. Unbelievable.
And we've not scored.
We've got to.
Kulusevski could have gone left or right. He tried to go underneath the keeper, and the keeper read it and blocked it. Should have gone left or right.
That's a great chance.
We were just bigging up Kulusevski. Doherty with the most rubbishest cross you've seen.
That was rubbish. I'm not going to lie.
Standard Doherty. And now Brighton on the counter attack, and he's brought him down there. He's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, that's a good foul, though.
Reggie's taken one for the team. They were on the counter attack.
That's Kane first, and now Kulusevski.
No, Kane's was an open goal. Kane's was an open goal.
But you fancy Kulusevski in that situation. This game should be out of reach by now. Out of those 3 chances, I expect at least 2 to be put away.
We've seen the replay now. Kulusevski, the ball kind of fell to him.
Wow, he guessed. Yeah, keeper guessed where he was going to put it. He opened up his body to hit it to the keeper's
the goalie read that. He didn't sell it at all.
Stuck his leg out and made a save.
Do you know what needed to happen in that situation? Dink it.
Dink it or go round him.
Dink it or go round him, yeah. Ah, Kulu. We were praising you so much.
Often what happens, though, when a keeper stands up and sticks his leg out, often a lot of the players...
Kulu, that was Colo.
Often they get it, put it through their legs, but this didn't happen.
Just so you know, Golo is an international word for ass. That was ass. That shot was ass.
So we should be, 2-0 up.
2-0 up. Harry Kane's chance as well should be 3-0 up.
Yeah, 2-3 now. We'd be cruising that second half right now. And
this goes back to what we've been saying all season.
We've got to kill
We don't
this
have
guy,
enough goal-scoring players in the team.
Yep, I absolutely agree.
If that was Ericsson, it's a goal. Ericsson scores.
How many times has Conte
Christian Eriksen scores that goal? Gareth Bale scores that goal. Gareth Bale and Christian Eriksen score that goal. I'm not having a go at Kulu because I like Kulu. I think he's going to be a brilliant player for Tottenham. But
it's the difference.
You need midfielders that finish on a regular basis.
But this is what Conte means when he's talking about having a killer instinct, killing the opponent.
But you need
killers. In a sporting way, of course.
You need killers on the pitch, though.
Yeah.
Tottenham again on the break here as Son plays it back and Brighton kind of regroup.
We should be 2-0 up by now. We should.
Look at that, Tottenham. We've had 8 attempts on goal, only 2 on target.
Yeah. They've had 7.
We're not testing the keeper. We've got another super chat here from Studios. Going to try to not throw my phone today. Don't do it.
Do not throw your phone,
Don't
Studios.
do
It's
it.
far too expensive to do that.
I think last game he said he...
No game of football is worth losing and breaking your phone for.
Well, it depends. If you got mobile phone insurance.
No, don't break your phone. They're
If you've got phone
expensive
insurance,
tool.
you get another one.
They're an expensive tool. But yeah, we should be comfortably be leading this.
Are we going to rue all these misses? Are we going to rue all these misses?
Well, no. To be honest with you, I expect Brighton to come up, come out, or maybe they will just carry on and just be patient still and to wait for the opportunity to come.
Brighton have had 7 attempts. How good they are, I don't know. None on target.
Lost the ball again in that centre midfield. Son loses the ball there. Why are we losing the ball as much as we are? I don't get it.
Apparently, there's an audio problem with. Yeah, they're on it. Okay. You talk because my mic's.
You're talking the mic. I'm taking the mic.
Psych.
Is that any better, guys?
I think it's my mic.
Your mic?
Apparently, yeah.
I thought they said it was Sim's mic, and I'm assuming this is Sim's mic.
Oh, right, okay.
The usual. So Dyer and Kane are on the ball. Okay, no sound. Everyone's like, no sound.
Guys, the sound should be back now. Sorry about that. We just had to wait to fix the technical issue. It's a free kick to Tottenham on the edge of the box. Quite a disgusting challenge, actually, on Harry Kane.
So late.
Yellow card was given,
late.
rightly so. It was late and reckless. So we've got a free kick. We don't really score free kicks. I hope Harry Kane doesn't take it.
Kane is taking it.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Kane is taking
What's
it.
the point?
Do you know what?
Maybe he'll... taking free kicks. At least he hits the target. Kane either hits it wide.
There has to be a reason why he's on the free kick. Come on, Kane. You can strike the ball like no man
and
can.
Harry Kane steps up to take the free kick. Harry Kane! As always, like I just said 5 seconds ago, it's either hits the wall or it goes over the bar, and they keep giving him the free kicks. Is everyone at Tottenham just like oblivious to this?
He must pin them in training because I can't explain.
Yeah, but you go by what happens in a match.
I know that, but there has to be an
Let Eric Dyer take it. At least he hits the target.
I'm surprised someone like Kulu doesn't step up. Because
Anyone?
He's got a lovely left foot. So
Half-time whistle's been blown. It's 1-0 to Tottenham. We're leading at the Amex.
Decent half, but we've got to do a little bit better.
Look, 1-0. It's still anyone's game.
Yeah.
I think if Spurs scored the second goal first, I think if it goes to 2-0, I don't see Brighton coming back. They've not really done anything, Brighton. They've had good moments, but nothing wow. Tottenham should be 3-0 up.
Yeah. They should be running away with this. We'd be more than comfortable.
Tottenham are in control, but the scoreline says we're not. And that's.
I still think
where
though.
we're at.
I still think, and I know this because I'm here speaking about this. I'm not feeling that sense of. It's been a decent half. Yes, we've taken the lead, but I'm just not feeling that urgency. I'm not feeling that. It's like I'm waiting for something to happen to get me off my lift me off my seat.
Do you think the players might be partly tired from the weekend's match? And also, do you think there's maybe a slight lack of motivation from the players because deep down they know top four is probably just like it's not happening?
So honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not feeling any heat watching this game. I'm not feeling it. I just think that we need to like make it a little bit more intense. It seems a bit flat from both sides. I'm talking about, not just Tottenham. Also, you can sense it in a crowd. It's a very subdued crowd. Empty seats. We were saying earlier on in that half. It's just a bit flat. Everything's a bit flat right now. We've got the lead. Very important to score in a goal. I would have been very, very disappointed to go into half-time 0-0, given the chances that we've missed as well. We should be sitting comfortably, at least 2-0 up at half-time. But I still think the game is very, very flat, and I want to see a little bit more from us. I'm not going to focus too much on Brighton and what I expect from them. They have to come out if they're really interested in actually getting something off this game. But from our point of view, we've got to do it a little bit more. We've got to do a little bit more. It's not been enough tonight this far.
Quick super chat from Min to Lee. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Never again. I want to see Harry Kane over free kicks. I would rather die. Yeah, I agree. That's what I was saying as well. Just before we took the free kick. I don't understand why Harry Kane...
No, I'd rather die.
No. I would rather die.
Oh, God. I thought I said I'd rather die. Sorry, I missed. I was like, that's wow. I was like, I'd rather die than see Kane. I thought it was a bit strong. Sorry, I misheard that.
That's a proper. That's a diehard support.
Well, listen, I'm
that's
only
hardcore
I'm only one letter out. It's not like
that's hardcore support.
I'd rather die. Yeah? Okay, rather die. Yeah, right. Got it.
Maybe you should tweet that to Harry Kane because he does reply to some tweets from fans.
Listen,
Harry, if you take another free kick,
got a
I'd
lovely
rather
left foot.
die.
Why he doesn't get on a free kicks? I don't know. Guys, I know a lot of people calling out Dyer, but I haven't seen that many free kicks have ended up top.
No, do you know what it is, Iggy? He hits the target, and sometimes it bounces out, it ricochets, and it leads to it causes confusion. Harry Kane's free kicks is just like giving the possession back to the opposition. At least Dyer, something might come of it.
There's two things this season I've seen a lot of. We haven't scored enough from corners and free kicks. Listen, set pieces, goals from set pieces are 15 to 20%. For any team,
well, we're crap at defending set pieces, and we're not
we
good
don't
at
defend them
scoring
well.
from
We don't
set
score
pieces.
enough of them, and free kicks.
Although penalties, we are fantastic.
Of course, but
Harry Kane is
I'm talking
phenomenal.
About corners
at
and free
penalties.
kicks still. 15% that we are picking up 15%, and we are throwing it in a bin. Yeah. But we need to identify that is one absolute area, amongst others, of course. But that has to be up there we need to rectify that. We need to get.
Can you rectify it with the existing players though?
Well, corners we need. I don't think as a defensive unit.
Who in this team take
Romero? How tall is Romero?
Right, that corner kick.
Davis isn't.
The corner kick that Heung-min Son took was a really good corner. That was a good corner. So I'm not too worried about the delivery of the corner. It's who can get on the end of it and score. Because before it was Vertonghen, Toby. They would get on the end of some of these headers. Dyer gets on the end of some of them.
Toby and Jan were big players. We need players.
Dyer nearly scored against Man United, but it got cleared off the line. Dyer's capable.
Dyer's one though.
Yeah, Davies can't.
Davies
Romero can't. Bentancur's tall though. Bentancur can win a header.
It doesn't.
I've seen Bentancur win headers in midfield.
So when you got Højbjerg as well,
Højbjerg wouldn't be able to.
So you got the wing backs.
Kane's tall.
Son who takes the corners, and then you're left with Kulusevski.
Kane's tall.
We're not a big team still. We're not a big team. That's something that we need to.
We used to be though. Dembele, Vertonghen, Wanyama, Alderweireld.
Look at it how we shift. We're averagely.
Dele Alli used to.
Dele was good in the air as well.
Dele was right in the air.
So and he's tall as well. So
before he stopped being a football player.
Well, that's another conversation. But I just think that we need to get sort of identify the players that we need to bring in. Also, the height thing has to come up. I think the centimetres within the team itself has to go up a little.
That all said, though, Harry Kane's missed an open goal.
Yep.
Right?
I agree.
Then there was the chance where, remind me, there was one of the big chances we missed. Kulusevski 1-on-1 with the goalie. So that's got nothing to do with set pieces. That's open play. That 1-on-1 with the goalie should be bread and butter. Open goal, no excuses, and we've missed them both.
Yeah,
we missed them both, and this is the inconsistency with Tottenham. So if this was Everton, we score both those goals. If this is Everton, the mood we were in that night, we score both goals.
But this is what I'm trying to say. The level that we've been playing at, and the intensity of the game, and it's been really flat. It's been so flat. And listen, our opponents do take.
We've had moments.
We've had moments in 45 minutes. We're talking about a very, very small.
But this goes back to what I was asking you. Do you think they're tired from the weekend, or do you just think the motivation levels are slightly low because deep down they don't think top four's on anymore?
Maybe. Listen, it's a fair argument. It could. I don't know the answer. The truth is, I don't know the answer to that. I can only tell you what I see on the pitch.
After losing to Man United away, why would you not want to come out and give, go for it, put it to bed?
I'm not. I don't think for a minute that they
high intensity, high energy, high effort. The possession's been decent, but then we gave up possession and Brighton got back into the game. And in the end, it was a 50-50 kind of possession game. In terms of opportunities, we've created the better opportunities all day long.
Yeah, they haven't
hands down.
But I will expect a little bit more from Brighton in the second half.
Let me ask you something, Iggy.
In 10-15 minutes, they will try.
Let me ask something. If Harry Kane scores that open goal, and Kulusevski scores the 1-on-1, and it's 3-0 at half time, would you be saying what you're saying now?
Possibly not. No, because if I see that we had the chances that we had and we put them away, then we've done what we've had to do. Then we've got. We can start giving other players like Stevie Bergwijn, like Lucas, more minutes.
The reason I'm asking you that is because the point then is, it's not about us showing more. It's about we haven't taken chances really. Then
we haven't taken the chances that we have had.
Yeah.
But also our overall play.
Yeah, but I just said to you
we could have killed that game off.
But I just said to you, if we took those chances and we're 3-0 up, would you be questioning the overall play?
You can only play what's in front of you. I get that as well. I hear what you're saying. No, you'll be looking at 2-3-0 up. This is comfortable.
So it's not the overall play that we're really questioning.
No, I think the tempo. I think the tempo, regardless of what the score would have been, has been slow.
All right, but if we were 3-0 up, if we took those chances, hear me out. If we were, would we be questioning the tempo? Because the tempo's got nothing to do with us missing those chances.
No, of course not. No, they are. Listen, that's fine. I can speak about those chances that are being created and per se. So we should be putting those chances away. I said two of those three. Actually, the most difficult one, Kulusevski's one, that hit off Romero, was probably the more difficult. That was just a complete and utter fluke that went in. But the other two were clear.
Yeah, there's no excuses.
If we isolate those three incidents,
Kane missed an open goal.
Yeah, this game should be dead and buried on the chances alone. However, then I look at the play, and I've not been happy with it. I've not been happy with the tempo of the play.
For me, this goes back to everything I said in January, and when everyone was saying we need a new right back, we need a new left-sided centre back, we need a strike. I said we need someone that scores goals. Whether it's another striker and then Kane can play in the attacking mid, or whether it's an attacking mid who guarantees goals, like, for example, not Gareth Bale, but someone who gets goals like Bale. Coutinho, yeah. That, for me, is the problem, right? We had a couple of half chances at Manchester United on the weekend. That kind of player scores them. We're not sitting here moaning about Man United, even though we didn't play that great. Tonight, we're sitting here talking about tempo, intensity. I want to see more. But if we had that player in the team, he scores one of those goals and it's 2-0 and we're like, actually, yeah, we're doing well. The issue I think the biggest issue at Tottenham is if Kane and Son aren't scoring, there's nothing there. We scored a deflection off Romero's shin.
Listen,
where are the goals in this team?
The only other player that I see contributing is Kulusevski.
Yeah.
Because if he's not scoring, he's creating. He's always involved at the moment still in all our attacks.
But does he score to the level Gareth Bale was, or that Christian Eriksen did for us? Is he at that level?
Gareth Bale is an elite.
Yeah, but Christian Eriksen used to get 10, 11 goals a year.
Yeah, but you're talking about different. This is the players on the height of their careers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is Kulu at that level?
Just started. He's 21 years old.
So he's not yet. Then
he's not there yet. But you can see that he's got it in there.
But that's the play we need.
What, you want ready-made players? That's what you're talking about.
A goal scorer, yeah.
A ready-made player that's ready now to score goals, not one that's ready.
If they score goals, they have to be ready-made.
Yeah.
Dane Scarlett's not the answer.
No. Listen, there's no question in my mind that we need to identify that. But there's a few other situations we need to identify. One of them, of course, you're right, is scoring goals. Who else can contribute to Tottenham Hotspur's goal scoring other than Son and Kane? Guys in the chat, by all means, feel free to let us know. I think Kulu can be that player.
We got a super chat here from Jack Whittingham. We need to score more goals and slow the game down. I agree about scoring goals. That states the obvious.
Slower,
we always need
I
to
agree
score
with
goals.
scoring
But
goals.
would you say we need to slow the game down? I think we need to speed it up.
No, I think we need to up the tempo.
More intensity.
I think we need to come out of the blocks first 15, 20 minutes, and absolutely kill the game off.
Jack, could you just put a comment in there? Don't worry about doing a super chat. Just put a comment in there. I'll read it. I'll read it out. Tell me why you think we need to slow the game down. Let me know what. I'm interested to
I think the first 10, 15 minutes, we need to come out of the blocks and absolutely kill the game off. No two ways in my mind about that. Absolutely no question about that. Come out, get a second goal, kill them off, and then you invite them to say, right, what are you going to do? You look at your position, 2-0 up, and you say, right, what you got? Show us. And you get them to come on. See how brave they become. Do they want to get the goal back? If they do, let them come at you, and then you go and hit them on the other side, pick them off, and go and bag yourself a third in the last quarter of the game. That's how you should do it. For me, I think we won't do that. I think we will wait to see what Brighton will respond coming out into the second half. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah. And we'll try and pick them off that way. I think that's a dangerous game to do that at 1-0. I think we should actually go out there because we've got the momentum, we've got the players over them. We can kill this game off. We don't have to always wait for the opposition to show what they got for us to then go and pick them off. Let's kill the game off now. And then we can start actually giving minutes to those players who have played the least. And I'll mention it again, Lucas, Bergwijn, those players need to start getting minutes and feel involved because between now and the end of the season, we will need everybody in that team. We will be needing everyone on that team. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say they're not good enough in this, that, and the other. But you cannot play the same players every single game.
Why are you going to involve players? Why are you going to involve players if they're not good enough?
If you're 2-3-0 up, you can involve other players.
We're not.
But you're not. But you need to.
When are we
ever
2-3-0 up in the game other than Everton?
Right now, we should be getting at them in the second half and try and get that second goal. There's no two ways about that. This game is there for the taking.
So you want to bring on players just to keep them happy, not forget the result.
It's not about keeping them happy. It's about keeping them involved. It's very two different things.
Why do we want to keep them involved?
Because there will be times in the season between now and the end of the season that you will need.
Let's say we don't go 2-0 up tonight. You want to bring them on just to keep them involved.
What's the squad for?
It's not good enough.
But what's the squad for?
It's not good enough though.
Answer my question. What's the squad? What's the squad for?
You tell me.
No, you tell me. I'm asking a question.
I don't know what this squad is for.
So you're saying to me that we have to stick with the same players between now and the end of the season. We stick with the same 11.
Yeah.
So we burn everything out. So if somebody picks an injury,
okay,
I'm not going to mention names. If somebody in that first 11 picks an injury, I'd be sitting on that bench waiting for a chance. And according to your logic, we should ignore them. Yeah. So when you do need them, what's that player going to come on for? To do what?
Okay, bring on Luke. No.
You've not needed me up to now. I'll carry on sitting on the bench and wait to leave in the summer.
It's 1-0. The game's in the balance. You want to bring on...
I didn't say that. Still, I didn't say the game's there. I said we need to try and get a second goal.
But it's not.
But I say we need to get a second goal.
Let's happen we don't. Let's say we don't.
Then you carry on with your plan A. Of course you do.
And that's my point.
But I'm saying that we need to make that happen.
Who'd you bring off?
I'm saying let's get that second goal.
Let's say we bring on Bergwijn. Who'd you bring on?
No, I'm saying let's get that second goal. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Okay, let's say we go 2-0 up.
Yeah.
Who'd you take off?
You can give any of the forward line a rest.
Who?
You can any other forward line. That means Kulusevski, Son, and Kane.
Let's say you take off Son, and then it goes to 2-1. Now you've taken off the second top goal scorer.
But it can go on to 3-0 as well.
But let's say, but I'm saying, what if it goes to 2-1?
But what if it goes 3-0?
No, my example. Don't change my example.
But you're saying it to fit the agenda that you want to make.
Second half has just started, by the way. We'll pick this up after.
Yeah, no, sure, no problem.
All right, guys, we're back at the Amex. It's 1-0. Let's see if Conte makes subs.
Let's kill the game off.
Let's see if Conte makes any subs.
Right, here we are, Cucurella and Romero. Romero gets the better of him. Brighton in possession, going to Bissouma in midfield. It takes on Højbjerg. No, it turns away, goes back home to Brighton are in possession of the ball. movement on the right-hand side of
And
the pitch, our left.
I can't believe
Put
how
the
many
ball
seats are empty.
in the box. It's coming over to Doherty or Cucurella. Doherty wins the battle with Cucurella, knocks it over to the
Good
right
play
hand
from
side.
Doherty there.
Did well there. Kulusevski takes on Bissouma. It gets intercepted.
Well
and
done,
Brighton win the
Kulu as
ball.
well. I can't believe how many empty seats there are at the stadium.
Honestly, I think
It's not even a big stadium to fill out.
certain fans have down tools for this season. Maybe they've seen enough. Maybe they like I said, they are in a
Was
bit
it
of
Wednesday night?
they're in a run of form of where they're losing quite a bit of games. Maybe they've sensed that the team have down tools. We remain to be. Listen, let's see what happens this half. Mapai. Cucurella puts the ball in the box. Cleared by
And Brighton
Reguilon.
almost in a dangerous situation, score a goal, but he didn't quite connect with it, and Spurs have managed to clear their
No,
lines. That was a
McAllister didn't
dangerous ball
quite,
into the
yeah.
box there from Brighton. Good start to second half from Brighton, almost equalising in the first couple of minutes, but we've averted the danger.
That was a dangerous opportunity. Cucurella whipped that ball in, and McAllister couldn't get enough on that ball, and then cleared by Reguilon. That was so close. We've come strong, Brighton, this half. We've come out strong.
Cucurella squares the edge of the box. Brighton have got the ball. Again, dangerous. Takes a shot.
Blocked by
Edge of the
Bentancur.
box. Blocked. Back out to the edge of the box again. Brighton keeping possession of the ball around the penalty box. Oh, nice ball into the box. Dangerous.
Blocked by
That was a
Bentancur.
very good
Corner
forward
ball.
pass into the penalty box. Brighton have come out
Yep.
far more attacking, but Spurs are up. We are defending quite well, though. Spurs are holding strong.
This is why I was saying a few minutes ago, you need to come out strong. Do not give them an opportunity to get any flow going.
Cross into the penalty box. Cleared.
Great clearance
Really
by
good
Bentancur.
clearance,
Won a header,
actually.
won a dual battle there.
That was a strong header out.
Yeah.
Ball goes back up wide, though. It's another cross into the box, and it
Cleared
cleared by Harry Kane. Reggie jumps, he clears as well. Lovely touch from Kulusevski, but not quite enough on it.
Right,
And it
Højbjerg
falls
can
back
really-
out to the edge of the box from Cucurella, who crosses the ball out to the flank, cleared by Reggie. Spurs having to defend quite a bit here. Brighton keep putting those balls into the box, but nothing dangerous yet other than that one chance in the first minute of the second half. 1-0 to Tottenham. 49 minutes almost gone. Just having a look. I'll see some stats here. Guys, we've got almost 2,000 people watching. Please give the show a like. Hit the subscribe button. And hit the notification bell so you know each and every time We Are Tottenham TV go live with a show. And if you get a chance, get over to Iggy and my show, Tottenham Away. Give us a like and a subscribe as well. Always appreciated. Okay, looks like we've averted that little worrying start to the game there. Got it back under control. Spurs have won the ball.
Time we need to hit them now.
Our attacking half now. Just knocking the ball about, keeping possession of the ball.
Reguilon in possession to Højbjerg.
Let's hope Brighton keep coming at us and we
Knocks
can
it
hit them with
back
the
to
counter-attack
Lloris.
because that's our strength, isn't it?
Lloris passes it out wide to Romero. Romero knocks it out wide to Doherty. Doherty inside to Dyer. Out to Kulusevski. Miss it pass and...
Oh, bad back pass there from Brighton,
like
but the
it was-
goalie's come out. And Brighton have done that 2 or 3
It
times
looked
tonight.
like it was going off play. Then he played a really
Iggy, do you
short
know-
back pass and
do you know when
Dyer
we-
nearly got it.
Do you know when we played Brighton in the FA Cup? They did the same thing and we
Yeah.
caught them out.
Yeah.
Just sloppy back passes or slow play at the back and they
the
just...
ball was going out
and we
wide, and rather
capitalised.
than let the ball go out wide, he almost half risked it by putting a great ball by Kane into Romero, who's inside their own half. A great ball being played to Son. Son takes a strike, blocked by the player. And we've got Romero in the box. Blocked shot. And
A couple of half chances there from Tottenham, but
it was,
didn't quite hit the ball with enough conviction,
no,
and
there wasn't
Brighton
any
have
conviction
defended,
in that.
and it's gone out for a throw-in.
Yeah. Ball got played in. Sonny, lost Sonny's shot blocked. And Romero doesn't quite get it. Duffy blocks that ball. And it goes out for a throw in. Cucurella with a foul, and it's inside his own half. Bissouma, Cucurella into Marpai, plays a little 1-2, lovely. That was a really good player. Got out that.
I think the
Is it a
referee's
foul?
going to
No,
give a
goes
free
on.
kick. No, he said
Cucurella
play
the
on.
left-hand side of the ball.
Although the Brighton player was hopping because he was
Yeah.
injured, and it allowed all the Spurs defenders to get back. Because whilst he was hopping, he didn't pass the
There
ball.
was no advantage in that, was there, really? Should have given a free kick.
What's the referee?
But okay. Heiberg wins the ball.
take
Harry Kane. Harry
Harry
Kane
Kane
knocks out
through
to
ball.
Reguilon.
Tottenham here on the
Reguilon,
counter attack.
Son
We've got a
makes the
3-on-3.
run.
Son's
It's
made a run
got-
forward. Reggie doesn't pass the ball. Squares it to Kulu. It's not a good pass. And it's a tame shot from Kulu. He wasn't really going to get on the end of it.
Reguilon had the opportunity there just to put that ball into the box. Son
I've-
had the
I've-
beating on.
I've
Yeah,
said
no,
it.
I'll say it's not probably. He should have put that
said
ball in the
about
box
Reggie.
because Son had the run
not good
on the defender.
Reggie
He just needed to put it in that area where the penalty spot is, and Son could have been in a one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper. Reggie should have played that ball in the box. Instead, held it. Son had gone into an offside position by this point. Had to give it to the edge of the box, and Kulizeski's tame shot was held by the keeper.
Good play by Brighton as they switched the ball out wide to Cucurella. Brighton are definitely more intensive in this second half, and it's a nice pass there to Trossard. Trossard cuts in. Who's gone out there? Doherty's gone out there. He's beaten Doherty with ease. Oh, it's too easy. Squares it to the edge of the box. Brighton.
Pressure
Good
from
defending
Romero.
by
Pressure from Romero.
Bentancur. Brilliant shutting down. Ooh.
No, that was Romero shutting them down.
Is that Romero?
Romero
Brilliant.
shutting everyone down there.
If the work rate there from Romero to shut literally every Brighton player down was superb. Wonderful play from Romero.
And as he did that, Bentancur slipped into Romero's position at the back,
Yeah.
allowing Romero to do the midfield
Well done,
work.
Bentancur, for seeing that. Good play from Bentancur and Romero. Corner kick to Brighton. More pressure for Tottenham to deal with. In comes the
Love
corner.
ball.
And it's headed by, is it Duffy? And Lloris with an easy catch.
Still, these are the situations that I'm worried about. Set pieces. These are the kind of, because right now,
every Spurs
at
fan's worried about it.
53 and a bit minutes in, I don't see any other real danger right now from Brighton other than these corner kicks. We have to stop conceding these corner kicks, but we lose possession.
Oh, we've
again.
lost possession of the ball, and Brighton come forward with another attacks. They're inside the box. That's a good ball forward, and brilliant defending by Romero again.
He's played really
Romero
well.
is having a very good second half here.
Foul on Reggie.
Really good second half. 2 or 3 times he's really shown his class, really, and read the situation and defended brilliantly.
March is telling.
How else can you describe it?
Reguilon
Romero
to get
showing
up.
his class.
He fell over. He's saying. March is saying to the referee that he fell over. He's telling Reguilon to get up. He felt that Reguilon just went down really easily on that one, which I kind of half agree there, I'll be honest with you. Come on, boys. Come on. Interesting. Second half, 72% possession. Brighton. Foul from Romero, which will see him on the book for sure, I think. No? Yellow card to Romero.
Oh, that's not good. No, he's on a yellow card for the whole second half.
Here, he loses the ball, smashes him there.
Oh, he doesn't need to do that. See, that's the rashness that comes with Romero. He's made a challenge that he didn't need to make. It's late, and I'll be honest with you,
Borderline, I reckon.
he's borderline red on
It's
that.
an orange, guys. It's an
Absolutely
orange.
chopped him down. But look where he's done it as well. It's not even a
It's
dangerous.
a bit more than yellow. It's just not quite red. So
It's an orange.
Yeah, we call it an orange. But yeah, you're right. He had the ball there. He just knocks the ball a bit out of his reach. So he's miscontrolled it. McAllister intercepting, and he smashes him into pieces.
Did he need to make that challenge?
No,
Where he
of
did?
course he didn't.
And this is the exact position where Spurs are vulnerable from.
Set pieces again.
But look, it's this angle. It's that position. In comes that's an awful cross. Oh, blimey. We got away with that one.
Why does no one give him a call? The ball's been put in
Romero's
the
headed
box.
it
Why has no
up
one
for a
given
corner
Romero a
kick.
call? He's flicked it over to
Had a
give
bit
another
more time than
corner.
what he thought, I think.
So here we are, Brighton, with yet another corner. On their right-hand side, our left.
Another corner. Oh, there's another handball shout.
For these situations.
Is
that
it another
happen
VAR?
all
There's a
up.
bundle in the box. Harry Kane tries to play it out. Brighton attack us again. The penalty's being checked. VAR are looking at
They
it.
are looking at possible penalty situation. Not sure if it was deliberate handball or not.
Kane kicks the ball out.
foul.
And it falls to
surely.
Cucurella, and
So
it's
now
been stopped for a
VAR
free kick.
will intervene.
No,
if
referee said
necessary.
play on.
No foul.
Cucurella,
no foul.
that's
I thought
a
it was foul of
wonderful
Kulusevski, but no, it wasn't.
Crossfield ball from Cucurella to the flank, and it's going to be a ball edge of the box.
McAllister edge of the box, get intercepted by Kulusevski.
Good defending by Tottenham.
Højbjerg.
And here comes
And
the
there's
counter-attack with Bentancur pushing forward down the middle. We've got runners. Can he find a player? He's played it through to Harry Kane. Harry Kane. He's one-on-one with the goalie. Harry Kane! It's a wonderful counter-attack from Tottenham.
Edward!
Brilliant from Harry Kane.
Get in, 2-0.
Brilliant pass from Bentancur. We said
on,
it, that this is
boys.
a dangerous counter-attack. What a pass from Bentancur. Boom!
Let's go, boys.
2-0 Spurs. And that, my friends, is what we're good at. The counter-attack, suck them in, hit the space behind.
Listen, first one up.
Good finish from Harry Kane, actually.
When
Really
that
good
ball was
finish.
played in, I honestly thought it was overhit, and I was waiting for the goalkeeper to come.
Bentancur can play those balls.
No, he can. I just thought in that moment he had overhit it, and I thought.
Let's look at this again.
That was a
Literally,
lovely little
Bentancur
counter.
picks up the ball, drives down the middle. It's a brilliant pass from
Great
Bentancur.
pass. Look, I thought it was overhit. I was expecting the keeper to come.
Yeah, I have to say the goalie should have come out and he didn't. And it's given Kane the chance. But brilliant. Listen, brilliant finish from Kane as well, by the way.
Yeah, look, he went and then he
his left foot.
hesitated.
Left-footed, near post.
There we go.
Great goal from Harry Kane. 2-0 Tottenham. And that, my friends, is that.
I wouldn't say
Dunk
it's game over.
And Duffy, donuts.
Look, people just threw him a bottle of Coke.
Someone threw a bottle of Coke at Harry Kane and he's kung fu
and he's
kicked
volleyed
it.
it.
Oh, no, it's gone to VAR. It's gone
Why?
to VAR,
What's
guys.
that?
Possible offside.
No. He's onside. He is a country mile onside. This should not even be a debate. Even the defender on the left is onside.
No way is it off.
Miles
It's onside.
on. Get
onside.
in, 2-0. Behave yourselves. VAR, check yourself before you wreck yourselves.
Goal,
Spurs.
Tottenham!
It's a goal. Get in.
Guys, just going to read a quick couple of super chats. We've got one from Krona Gaming, Kessie, and some fullbacks in the summer. Apparently, Kessie's going to Barcelona. It's a done deal, right?
Listen, Frank, I mentioned it earlier on to you. That deal was done because, very simply, Milan offered him sort of the same amount of money, but what it all came down to, that his agent, it sounds like Tanganga, but
Guys,
it's not.
VAR now looking at the handball. Oh, no.
Are they going to call it all the way back?
Oh, no.
No, it's not.
No, it's done. Okay. Why are
Right.
you showing the replay? It's
I
scaring
don't know.
us.
The difference was still, just to finish off with Kessie's point, is that the agent, the deal was struck upon the fact that the agent was earning 10 million out of that deal. That's what swung it. Barcelona paid the money.
So there
Listen.
you go. Kessie's going to Barcelona, guys. Got another super chat from Crocodox. Iggy on a watch long and Spurs winning a match. Be right back. I'm buying a lottery ticket.
I was having this conversation before we went live on air with the technicians, and I was saying exactly the same things. I've been on here twice against Wolves and against Man United, and I've come away with 2 losses. And I thought there's absolutely no way, surely, that I have to make it. I can make it 3 out of 3. So Tottenham, so far, only 60 minutes gone, are proven. We're moving away from that, and hopefully will result to a win. Hopefully.
Is this your first watch long win? If we win,
If we win, this will be my first watch-along win, yes. I couldn't make it 3
we need to find a football feed to take home or something.
I brought the flag on Saturday. I brought the flag and the football. I was so excited about that. So tonight I said, you know what? I'm not going to bring it. Let's see what happens.
We've got one more super chat from Matthew Devonshire. Will Conte leave if we don't get Champions League? I think he will leave if he's not backed. I think that's what it's going to come down to. But what I would say is, can we get the players Conte wants if we don't have Champions League?
Stelios, what does being backed mean?
We're going to answer this question.
Should we talk about it afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay, let's stay on the match.
People get upset if we don't commentate on the match. And
That's
we start
fair enough.
talking about
That's
other
fair enough.
Tottenham-related stuff.
We will put that on the back burner for now. Let's concentrate on the game. So, Brighton on the attack, on the right-hand side.
Okay, so Iggy, we're 2-0 up. Would you make us up?
I would leave it another five minutes or so. Yeah, let the game. We just scored. So I would say don't make any changes right now. There's no urgency right now to make that change.
So
but I would look into making those changes in the sort of 5-6 minute marks.
If in 5 minutes, if it's still 2-0, who would you take off, and who would you bring on?
I'll bring on. No, I'm joking. I'm not bringing on Winks.
It's up to you.
No, listen. Listen. I want to see Lucas and Stevie being given a bit of time. I'll be honest with you. I'm not overly fussed about. Well, they're looking to bring on a change. Welbeck's already warming up and looks like it's coming on straight
Danny
away.
Welbeck.
So they are making an immediate change. So another free kick for Brighton. About 35, 40 yards out. Would that be fair? On the right-hand side. Looks like it's going to be
another
whipped in the box.
dangerous. Have they taken off Bissouma?
They've taken off Bissouma's come on for Danny Welbeck.
Wow.
That's a big call.
They've taken off their best midfielder and brought on a
He
veteran
hasn't been
striker.
brilliant tonight, though. He's been okay, but I wouldn't say he's been brilliant. But yeah, I agree. He's their most charismatic.
But they've taken off a midfielder for a striker.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see how they're set up.
Free kick, swung into the box. Good free kick. Easily cleared, though,
Intercepted by Davies.
Davies headed back into the danger area.
Second header, one
And
right.
Tottenham again on nearly on another counter-attack. That's a good ball out wide by Cucurella to Malpe. Malpe gets the ball and plays it off Doherty and wins a throw-in. Cucurella to take the throw. That second goal has really given us breathing space. Now, we look a bit more relaxed, a bit more comfortable.
I'm seeing in the chat that Liverpool scored. Is that right?
The chat often just says stuff to one each
Okay,
other.
I'm just.
No, they haven't. It's
just
0-0.
asking a question.
No, it's 0-0. Yeah, like, people sometimes in the chat just put scores just to
Yeah. Okay, that's
trick
fine.
each other, yeah.
No problem.
Although I do think we're about 15 seconds behind because when Kulu scored, someone put in the chat, Kulu's just scored. I'm like, no, he hasn't. I looked up and then he scored. So we might be 15 seconds behind on our show.
That's the beauty of streaming, isn't it?
Apparently Liverpool giving them a bloody good game, though. Arsenal giving them a good game, though, from what I read.
Oh, it's the whole left-hand side completely open.
Anyway, forget them. We need to win our game.
Regulon, another bad touch there from Regulon.
Come on,
ball in
Spurs.
possession.
Let's get the third goal.
Bounces
Let's
off his
really put
chest.
this to bed.
McAllister on the ball. 30 yards of
McAllister,
Mapai. One-on-one with
intercepted by Romero. Romero, what's he going to do? Should have played it
absolutely
forward. Oh, lovely
ace.
pass by Romero to
Ace
Son.
to-
Son gives the
Bad
ball away to
from Son
Cucurella.
gone to Cucurella.
And Cucurella switches the ball forward.
Brilliant
challenge from Bentancur.
from Bentancur.
Really good challenge
Inside
from
the
Bentancur.
area. He needed to make that challenge. And he's absolutely got it bang on.
I was going to say at half time, I don't think Bentancur's had that much of a good game. But the
No,
second
I
half,
think defensively he's been really attentive.
second half, he's been on point.
Yeah.
On point with everything, going forward and defending.
He may not have been... Okay, McAllister on the ball. Ball intercepted.
Smashes the ball off, boy.
Højbjerg. Listen, he's not maybe been brilliant as we like to, where we used to see him Bentancur on, but I think defensively, tactically, he's been really good tonight. Doherty, Kulusevski, Bentancur, Kane. Between two players, Cucurella closes him down,
runs into trouble.
smashes the ball against Kane. Bentancur loses out on a header. He's up again. There's a foul on Bentancur. Looks like there's a bit of an elbow or some sort of connection between him, Bentancur, and McAllister.
Bentancur's gone down.
We're going to look at the replay now. Another elbow in the head. Honestly, McAllister hitting
The last
Bentancur with an elbow in the face. No.
The first one was Malpe, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first one, that was actually, I felt that was actually more deliberately than Malpe, if I have to be honest. The bench, the assistant manager, and Potter are not happy about that foul being conceded, but it was a clear elbow in the back of the head of Bentancur.
Are we keeping up the win-lose run?
So far, yes. So, but let's get the win tonight. 65 minutes in, so no sign of substitution. So Conte right now is with you, sir. He's not making any subs. And it's carrying on where we are. Which, listen, there's no argument.
Coach.
There's no argument. Listen, I'm not contesting. I'm not contesting.
Coach. That's
his prerogative, and I'm fine with it. I've got no problem. I'm just saying I can only give you what I think. We lose the ball in that area there. Davis's ball to Dyer was intercepted by
think
forward
Iggy,
Kane.
I want a through
Son's
ball to
pass,
Son. Doesn't
but
quite
it's
get
closed
sent,
down
does
by
it?
2 defenders and to the back to the keeper. Keeper with Duffy. Duffy back to the keeper. Out to Cucurella. With Højbjerg coming into closing him down.
Nutmegged.
Cucurella goes past
Got
Højbjerg.
nutmegged.
Lovely.
Oh my God. Brighton now on the
Like
counter attack
Mapai.
down the middle. That's a lovely
Mapai
ball out
leads the
wide.
ball.
Brighton, this is dangerous here, but they haven't got enough players in the box. It's going to need a really special strike or something to score from this. Yeah, I told you. We had too many players in the box. They've tried to cross it and we blocked it. And we blocked it again. Brighton are attacking, but we've got 8 players back and they've got like 3 players forward.
Listen,
I don't know what they think they're going to do, Brighton.
Tonight we have defended as a unit very, very well. I have to say.
I don't think Brighton have got the numbers forward, Iggy. They've never committed enough players forward to trouble us. And that's strange because Graham Potter's teams always have a high XG. They normally create a lot. So, good.
Antonio Conte telling the team to calm down. Calm down.
I think
Calma. I can hear him saying that. Calma.
I think what will happen is if it stays 2-0, he'll make subs in the 80th minute. If it goes to 3-0, he'll make subs straight away. At 2-0, he's not going to do anything until late on. Because you can't rock the boat. You can't rock the boat at 2-0. Because the worst thing you can do is take off players and then Brighton score 2-1. You're like, oh, God, we just took off the goal scorers, you know?
No, listen. My only concern is by involving only 11 players and not being inclusive of the others that are on the bench, that can come back and bite you on the backside further ahead when you do perhaps will need them.
Yeah, but at the same time...
That's all I'm saying.
At the same time, you can't just include players for the sake of including them.
No. In the right moments. I believe right now, on the 68th minute, 2-0 up, it is the right moment.
Who would you
to do
take
it.
off?
One of the forwards. I don't mind who
which
it is.
one would you take off tonight?
Son.
You take off Son for?
Bring
Harry Kane's just been clattered.
Lucas.
The referee's brought that back. That's a yellow card.
Yeah.
He's literally been shoved in the air.
I would look to bring someone like Lucas or Stevie on. Either of them. I think they need some game time. Some may say...
I wouldn't do it.
I reckon some people are on the chat right now shouting at Stevie or Lucas. I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
I wouldn't do it just yet because if Brighton were to get a goal, Son is a goal scorer.
But we can still...
Again, who scored the goal, Iggy? Kane. Kane, Son. Son, Kane. Kane, Son. That's it. That's all we got. They're the goal scorers. Bergwijn had one good game at Leicester where he scored 2. And I think he scored 1 at West. Was it against West Ham in the Carabao Cup? He scored 1. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Spurs are in control of this game. Brighton, they had a good start to the second half, but it's just fizzled out now. Spurs we're in complete control, if you ask me.
Yeah.
We got this. Brighton
As soon
now
as we
trying
say
to
that, we
come
lose
and
the ball.
attack, but they haven't got the numbers going forward again. That's a good run. Good defending, good block, and it goes to Kulusevski.
That is a clear foul from
He's
Cucurella.
elbowed him in the chest, man. That's a yellow card, referee. Cucurella's just elbowed Kulu in the chest. He's saying Kulu's holding his chest. He's proper nudged him there.
What is it with these guys and elbows tonight?
Look, what did I say? He's literally turned on his back and gone like that. It's clever play from Cucurella, but it's a yellow card.
He's winded him. It's completely winded him.
Well, he's elbowed him in the chest. I mean, referee's like, yeah, just a free kick. Don't worry about the booking. Come on, ref.
Standard of refereeing this year.
Everyone in the comments is saying Lucas. That's the most popular choice. Bring on Lucas. One person says Rodon. That's the Joker in the pack, right? Actually, do you know what? Thinking about it, I'll take that back. Is this a moment maybe for Rodon? Not right now, but in 5-10 minutes, just to give him a run out then. Because I like Rodon. I think he's better than Davies. Brian playing some nice one-touch football here. I'll tell you what. Mopé on the ball. Took too long and allowed Brighton to get back. Switches the ball to the other side. Veltman. Passes to Gross. Gross plays it into the middle. McAllister passes a nice ball forward. It goes out wide. This is dangerous here. Cucurella.
Great block by Doherty. Brilliant block.
Cucurella put in a half-decent cross. Doherty got across and blocked it. Kulusevski gets the ball and he's holding the... What was Kula doing there? Kula trying to be a little bit too clever on the ball. And he's lost possession. Brighton come back at us. But again, I'm looking at the play. Brighton do not have enough players forward. They're just going to get outnumbered. Welbeck gets the ball, plays it wide, in comes a cross. It's a rubbish cross. It goes out.
But
for
isn't that the reason why Danny Welbeck was brought on to partner Maupay?
Brighton aren't playing well. Spurs have got this. I'm really not worried. For me, this is. I'll be shocked if we don't take 3 points. Honestly.
Well, with 20 minutes to go.
We're in control. Brighton, when they come forward, they don't look threatening. They're not committing enough players forward. Spurs have got enough numbers back, and we've proven already that we're lethal on the counter attack. We're just.
It's been pretty comfortable.
We're one of the best teams in the league at counter attack. We just don't do it enough.
It's pretty. It's so far, honestly, it's been pretty comfortable.
Oh, nice play from Tottenham again.
Yeah, brilliant. We followed that up.
Pass there from Doherty. He's giving the ball away cheap. And the referee's
going
to
to
give a free kick.
Well
No, he's
done,
not.
Bentancur, edge of the box, nicked the ball off Maupay, who wanted the free kick, but there was honestly no free kick whatsoever.
Surrounded. Oh, dinks it to
Bentancur
Kane
knocks
into the
it
middle.
into
It's a
Kane.
lovely pass
Centre
from
midfield, he's got
Kane
acres of
switches
the
the ball. It's a lovely
Great
ball out
ball to
wide.
Reggie.
Reggie's in on
Reggie.
goal. 1-on-1. It's Reggie. No comment. No comment. No comment.
He's got to finish that. What a ball by Kane. Miles onside. He's got the goal at his mercy. Facing the goalkeeper. Strikes it straight at him. Incredible,
Pass the
guys.
ball to Son, man. Pass the ball to Son.
Incredible.
Iggy,
This game should
Iggy, I'm not. Listen,
That's game, set and match.
I'm not digging him out. Do you see what I mean about Reggie now?
Yeah, that's game, set and match.
But do you see what I mean by him?
He could have scored on Saturday and again tonight.
How many moments today? Little things like that.
No, but per game,
goes
he's
forward.
getting so many chances. He should be on like 5-6 goals already.
Yeah, but Iggy, this is my point. I don't.
I
believe
listen. I'm
he's
in
good
agreement.
enough.
I'm in agreement.
I'm not saying he's rubbish because I think he's
No,
the better
but-
of the centre wing backs. He's not good enough.
Okay, regular on those chances.
Conte wants to win a league title, right?
No, he's
Conte's here to win a league title, not top four. Is that right? Is that Conte?
that's Conte.
Right. So does Reggie play like someone that can win a league title?
But he's not alone. He's not alone.
No. Of course not.
But in that position, no. Of course, in that position, we're talking about win backs, no.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. Conte makes these comments
Strike.
about
McAllister blocked.
I don't care about top four. When he says that, what he's saying is, I either win the league or nothing. That's what I take it as, right? So when Conte says those things, I'm thinking, what players that we currently have can become Premier League winners? And I look at Reggie and I'm, no way.
We will
But
have
you're
to.
right. He's not the only one.
We will have to continue this after the match. Let's get into the match there. Duffy to dunk. Goes out wide.
There's a lot we've got to continue with after the match, you know. I might have to make a list.
We can.
Have to make a.
We'll try and cover as much as possible.
Nah, we'll lose all the viewers. They love it deep down, you know that. The viewers love it deep down. They love it.
I hope so.
Half
Stole
time.
it spot on. That's
Arsenal
one of the
nil.
comments I'm just reading. I mean, they're going really quick. I can't keep up with them,
Liverpool
but one of them I have seen that.
We've got a super chat here from Scrucius. What a great name. Scrucius. Reggie is an attacking wing back without the attack.
And that's a
With
problem
wing
right there,
backs-
isn't it?
With wing backs, we are lopsided to sacrifice defence for the attack. He defeats the purpose. We are lopsided. I do agree with that. In fact, on Will Stewart THFC rants, we've often said we play a lopsided 4-4-2.
Oi, nearly slipped him in. Dyer nearly slipped in Son there.
Another super
Who would
chat
have been
here
a
from
one-on-one with the keeper, but it just intercepted by Dunk, I believe.
another super chat quickly here from Kaylee Davies. Imagine how sweet it would be if all our wing backs were also master finishers.
It would be beautiful, Kaylee.
We would be top four.
Honestly, we
We would
would.
be a top four side if we had that. We really would. Even if they created, Kaylee, even if they created chances. we'd be a
Like
top
I
four
said,
team.
on the chances alone, on Saturday when Winks played that ball to Reguilon and he fluffed his lines, and tonight again in that one-on-one, Reguilon should be having 2 goals back-to-back quite simply. Anyway, here's the player that you wanted to have a look at. You mentioned him earlier. Lamptey's coming on for Brighton, or ready to come on. He's certainly ready to come on.
Surprised he hasn't. He must be carrying an injury to not start.
So Spurs right now are very, very comfortable. Very comfortable controlling this game. 2-0 up, 75 minutes gone. Or coming up to the 76 mark.
So it's currently 0-0 at the Emirates between Arsenal and Liverpool at half time. And Salah's on the bench with Firmino. So if they, I'll tell you what, Salah to come on and win it.
But you see what I mean? Well, they can put Salah and Firmino.
Imagine we started Kane on the bench.
This is what I mean. This is the beauty of having a squad. That's a very big call, isn't it?
Scrucius has said possessed, not lopsided. Ha ha ha. Do you know what? I like the name Scrucius.
Scrucius.
Sounds like a mythical god. Scrucius. Scrucius from the Tottenham army.
I think we should really start making changes, man. It's 76, 77 minutes.
What, to the show or to the...
No, make some changes now. I mean, we're still... I mean, I know it's very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. I don't think a change in our forward line would
I
make
told you, he'll do it 80th minute. He'll wait to the 80th minute because the risk of losing is far less. I totally get Conte, you know that. I totally get how he thinks. He'll do it. 80th minute, he'll do it. 79th, 80th, 81st minute, he will do it. He's waiting to see if Son or Kane can get the third goal. If he takes one of them off, then...
It does worry me how included the players on the bench feel. That's what I'm saying.
They're crappy. They're not good enough. Welbeck playing like prime Messi, beating 2 or 3 Spurs players in. Welbeck, one touch. Brighton in a dangerous position. It falls to Cucurella. This is a dangerous position. Ooh! Flashes across the goal line. Brighton nearly scoring there out of nothing. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Danny Welbeck skipping past players like Messi. Yeah. What's going on there?
Just up the tempo there. Just went at them at pace.
Anyone gets on the end of that ball, it's a goal. Cucurella just flashes it across the box. Anyone touches it, it's a goal. But they didn't, and we get away with it. And Lamperty's come on for...
Grob.
Brighton, and yeah, Grub's gone off. Grub's gone to get some grub. Gone to get some of those Duncan Duffy donuts.
We've got to stop giving the ball away. I think that's where we're coming a bit sloppy in certain areas of the pitch, particularly in our.
Moda's come on as well. 12 minutes to go. Brighton 2-0, and here's Lucas Moura, 78th minute.
I think we need to make a change there. We needed that.
He's coming. We said it, 80th minute. It's going to happen. There you go. Lucas Moura's coming on. I wonder who he'll take off. Probably Son, you know. I think he'll take off Son. Ball's out wide to Reggie. Reggie switches it to, looks like Romero. No, Son, sorry, beg your pardon. Son to Bentancur. Bentancur to Højbjerg. Højbjerg to Bentancur. Højbjerg back to Bentancur. Bentancur to... We're just playing in triangles here. It's going to go back to Bentancur.
Very, very comfortable.
Bentancur too.
Very comfortable tonight,
I said Bentancur 10 times in a second.
Honestly, it's very comfortable. They're letting us do whatever we want.
Dyer to
guess triangles on the pitch in the middle of the park, guys. Knocking it ball left to right. Sorry, back to Bentancur into the spaces to
Doherty, who knocks it out wide. The ball. He's another one. Not good enough.
Hit it wide.
He's not good enough.
So both Romero and Lucas are both coming on. Son's one of them.
Son coming off for Tottenham Hotspur. He looks pretty tired, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he looks a bit leggy there.
Yeah. On comes Lucas Moura, fresh energy.
It's a good shift. He's put in a really good shift. I know maybe the quality perhaps was...
Oh, my God, Emerson Royale. Why?
Both Emerson and Lucas, the 2 Brazilians, are both coming on.
Emerson Royale.
So we're changing that side.
He's taking off Doherty.
Yeah, I think he'll get a run for Doherty.
Son's come off for Moura and Doherty's gone off.
So Lucas has positioned himself on the left-hand side of the pitch. So for light changes with Son, and Emerson has come on in place of Doherty, who was pretty decent tonight. No real...
Emerson Royale.
You can't take that off Danny, mate. You can't take that song off Danny. Everyone's...
Danny Kieran, Tottenham on the counter-attack here. We've got a 3-on-1. Tottenham breaking here. Bentancur squares it to Kane. Kane back to Kulusevski, and we lost the opportunity there. Yeah. Probably the wrong decision to give it back to Kulu. Brighton have got back. Edge of the box. Højbjerg passed it to Bentancur. Bentancur out wide to Kulu. Oh, what a shame Kane didn't take a shot then, you know.
He had the opportunity. I'm surprised.
Romero, yeah, we missed a chance there. Really, we should have taken the shot.
Surprised by Kane. That edge of the box with a goal at his helmet would lock that ball wide. Not too sure. But anyway, we've gone back home to Dyer. Dyer to Davis. Davis is going to knock the ball out wide. No, he holds on to it. He's looking to give it to someone in midfield. No, it goes to wide to Bentancur, who knocks it out wide to Royale in his first touch of the ball. Rosen's in the midfield, gives it back to Dyer. Dyer Holds on possession. No real pressure on the ball. Absolutely no pressure.
Guys, we've
whatsoever.
got 2,500 people watching.
Fantastic.
Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we're live each and every time. And get over to Tottenham Away, Iggy and I's channel. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Hit our notification bell. 9 minutes to go. 2-0 to Tottenham. We're in cruise control here.
Yeah,
We're just going through the
absolutely.
motions.
Great ball by Royale to Romero, who knocks it out of play.
I think
Kulizeski was looking for the ball to be played into the space where he was heading to, but instead it got played behind, and it goes out for a throw. Brighton in possession with the goalkeeper, who's knocked out to Cucurella. Cucurella into Duff. Brighton goalkeeper knocks it out wide, and then Davis wins that header. And it goes out to play.
Okay.
It's a very, very stale part of the game.
Someone makes a good point in the comments. We should be trying to get as many goals as we can because
I totally agree.
Goal difference.
I totally agree. I think we're not pushing enough to go and get that third goal. Maybe we're waiting for a Brighton surge, which will allow us to attack the spaces that they leave behind. I'm not sure, but right now we're not pushing. We're not pushing. We're just seeing the game out. You can hear the away fans singing out loud everywhere we go. I can hear them nice and loud. Is it Antonio?
Antonio.
Okay.
So if we win tonight, well, we are going to win. We go up to 7th. Joint points with West Ham. But we've got a game in hand on them. So really, we beat them. We go above them by 3 points in a game in hand. That puts us in a strong 6th position. And we will be 2 points behind United with a game in hand, which means 5th is on as well. Arsenal.
Here we go. Danny Welbeck heads to the box. Puts the ball through.
In!
Block.
Mopay!
Great challenge by Højbjerg. For me, the best player tonight, guys.
Brighton completely messed up.
I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, Højbjerg has been our best player tonight.
Mopay should hit that first time.
Højbjerg done a brilliant job. They're cutting that ball out.
He did.
Listen, for me,
I thought Højbjerg did really well against Man United as well.
he's been top tonight. The last couple of games has been quality, but tonight I think he's been absolutely key in the biggest moments defensively.
Is Michelle Harris related to someone in the comments? She's obsessed with us.
Each to their own. Each to their own. I'm focused on what we're doing right here. Cucurella on the left-hand side.
Do you know, if Brighton had a striker, they'd be all right, you know. If they just had a finisher, they'd be all right, but they don't.
Still, I couldn't care less.
Okay, let's not talk about the game.
No, if they had a striker, but I don't want them to have a striker tonight. They can have it as of tomorrow.
Like in general, if they did, they'd be
That's
half
what I meant.
decent.
Right now,
we've won the game.
We've
Spurs have won this. Brighton aren't going to do nothing.
so we could have made the changes earlier then.
Well, we had to wait until the last 10, right?
Right, edge of the box.
Do you trust your manager?
Højbjerg.
Do you trust your manager?
Great knock to Harry Kane. Look at that ball. Brilliant. Harry Kane, wide left. Not much support.
No support
He needs to
at all.
hold on.
He's
Needs
gonna
to go back.
And he's fouled.
Gets the foul.
Again, he's clipped.
Brilliant play
That's
by
the second
Kane.
time they've clipped his
And
feet.
McAllister giving him a little knock there. Just trips him over. Indeed he is. Harry is indeed too good. That was brilliant forward play by Harry Kane, winning us the free kick. That bottle of Coke, that is hilarious. Look at that, volleyed it. So we've just watched Kane's goal again, and as he celebrates to the crowd, someone throws a bottle of Coke, and Harry, upon seeing this, gets his right foot up and smacks it with his left foot on a volley. Brilliant, great scenes. It's hilarious, in fact. Bit of a waste of drink, but definitely brilliant for the images. It really has been brilliant, Højbjerg, tonight, guys. It really has.
Might as well make another sub now. 5 minutes to go. Game's done. Spurs have won it.
You know, right at this moment, I would look to bring maybe one of the kids on. So I don't know if Harvey White or maybe even Scarlett. Give him a few minutes.
I'd bring on Rodon because he's more likely to be used if anything happens to a centre back. Like, I don't get why Rodon's always on the bench and he never ever comes on ever.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
He makes the bench all the time.
So neither our predictions. Oh, Luis there at the back with the Højbjerg. Knocks out the ball to Romero, to Emerson. Emerson back to Romero. Kulusevski.
Do you know what?
Kane, turn. Another foul. Surely that is a foul. Look at this. This is terrible. Referee, step in and help us out here.
Brighton's taking the free kick quick.
So he's giving a foul against Kane. Ridiculous.
Trossard looking to
Romero.
get past Romero. Romero's having none of it.
Romero's not. You're not getting past him tonight. Not happening.
Cross comes in from Brighton. Again, cleared by Tottenham. Lucas Moura chests it down outside the penalty box. And he looks to go out wide with the ball. And he turn a pace. Is he fouled?
Nope.
No, referee saying no foul. And Brighton pass the ball around Moura, who's on the ground, and try to attack us down the right-hand side. Lamptey's on the ball here. What's Lamptey going to do? I haven't seen anything of him really tonight since he's come on.
No.
And he's just on the ball, and he tries to get past Reggie, and he does, and he puts in a good cross as well there. Lamptey did well.
On his left foot. Brilliant.
Harry Kane one-on-one against Ducky.
Does he get a winning of it?
Harry Kane's almost gone.
Yes.
Højbjerg gets the ball. We've got a 3-on-2. If he can square the ball, play it, Højbjerg. Play it to Kane. He's got the run on the other side. Kulusevski. Kane shoots. He should have passed to Kulusevski. Oh, Harry Kane.
Brilliant save.
Doing what all great strikers do and shows some greed. But that's what strikers do. But Kulusevski was such a good choice.
He could have got the 1-2 back off him. You know that. But listen, it's cynical. Sanchez made a good save.
It was a good shot. It was a good save as well, to be fair. But
good strike.
You know what? You can't fault Kane there.
No,
look at the replay.
Situation.
You get why he took the shot.
I think he looked to give it into Kulusevski, but then he thought, "No, you know what? I'm going to take this on."
Listen, he's confident in his ability as a striker.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, if the
can't
goalie
argue
made
with
the
that.
save, it was going in. It was a good strike. It was going top corner.
Some people saying selfish.
Great strikers are though. That's what I said.
It's part of being a striker. I
Great strikers
agree.
do what
I
they
agree.
do
Strikers
best. They're
need to be
greedy.
a little bit selfish.
That's why he's top scorer.
You
every
need
year.
to have that in your locker as a striker.
That's why he's got, is it 3 or 4 golden boots? I think because we as fans just want 3-0.
Yeah.
Our first instinct, all of us.
Where's Emerson going? No, cut out. Kulusevski tried to play Emerson in, but he was hiding behind the defender.
Edge of the box, dinks it into the box to no one really. And Brighton intercept the ball, and they've got a counter-attack here if Welbeck can play it, and he chooses not to, loses possession of the ball.
Brilliant. Bentancur on the cover there to cut the attacking play out from Brighton.
Ball goes to Romero. Nice pass there to Kulu. First touch into Bentancur. Bentancur just gives the shoulder to Welbeck. Oh, my word. Then he tries to do a 360, and he does.
How's that
not a free kick? He's pulled back Bentancur. This referee just lets everything slide.
Do you know what? We got this guy tonight, and we had John Moss on Saturday.
He's grabbed Bentancur, pulled him back, and the refs play on. Do you know what? Bentancur did do a bit too much on the ball there, but he was fouled, though. He was fouled.
Honestly, it's been what we're coming up to the 90th minute mark. It's been honestly one of the most comfortable nights ever watching Spurs, and that is a feat in its own. That is never comfortable watching Spurs. Never. No Spurs game has ever been as comfortable as it is tonight. Honestly. Some may say Everton at home was, but this is honestly one of the most easiest and most comfortable away nights that Spurs have had this season. I'm very happy also for the away fans. I can hear them. I can hear them through the headphones here. And I'm really happy for those away fans who've gone all the way up to Brighton on a Wednesday night and get to see the team win. Kulusevski,
4 minutes of extra time. We're into the first minute of extra time.
Bentancur, Højbjerg. 25, 30 yards out. Go to the right to Kulusevski. We keep possession now. Bentancur knocks it out to Emerson. Emerson into Kulusevski. Kulusevski turns, goes past the player. Kane knocks it onto Kulusevski. Edge of the box of the byline.
Skill.
Looks at sweet. Oh, and it tries to knock it back to Kane at the edge of the 6-yard box, but gets intercepted. Højbjerg goes for the chip, and it goes over the bar. Very, very cheeky chip.
Højbjerg thought he was Glenn Hoddle for a second.
Yeah, he
there,
tried to do a little dink, saw Sanchez off his line, edge of the box, right on the, just near it on the D, and he's tried to chip the goalkeeper who's on his line, but it goes over the bar. Listen, 91st minute, 1-0. Here comes Stevie Bergwijn and the final substitution from Tottenham Hotspur, 91st minute, and it's Kulusevski to come off. Well done, Kulusevski. Brilliant tonight as well for Stevie Bergwijn.
Scrucius with another super chat. Troops TV was watching their game off a mobile. Very good. Very good.
Fair enough. It's a funny person. Lovely Bentaker took on McAllister with a lovely chip into Kane. Kane, who sees Stevie on the move, and the ball didn't quite make it to Stevie Bergwijn, but that was really good. Good movement from Stevie Bergwijn. Unfortunately, the ball wasn't quite there into the space for him to go into. Here we are. So, Duff to dunk.
2 minutes to go in extra time. We've played
Cucurella.
92 minutes, 2 minutes to go.
Yep, 2 minutes. Cucurella. Emerson knocks it to Kane,
Kane's
who's now one-on-one.
the
Stevie,
centre-back.
can he
He's
make
got
it to
support
support
from
him?
Emerson.
Is there any more support
He's
coming?
carried the ball inside. He's
Give
looking
it
for
to
the
him.
runner. Harry Kane still got
edge
the
of the
ball.
box.
Is that a penalty?
That's a penalty. That is a foul, surely.
1 minute. Is it going to VAR?
So Kane takes on a centre-back in the area who's took a swipe at him. He's missed it. Oh, is it? No, I don't know.
Hold on. We're looking at the replay. Harry Kane cuts inside.
It's caught him.
It's a free. It's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
It's a clear penalty. He's kicked him in the knee.
Kicked him in the knee. It's got to be a
Referee,
penalty.
that's got to go to VAR.
Yeah, the commentary is saying it's a poor decision not to give a penalty. It's ridiculous. How's that not a penalty, guys?
Guys, Harry Kane has just been kicked in the knee.
Yeah, he was such a lazy challenge as well. It was so lazy. He's gone past him with the great ease, and the defender sticks his leg out and catches him in the knee. Goes down to the floor. No penalty. The VR, check. Very quick check. And then move on. Here we are carrying on with play.
How is that not a penalty?
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on with the referee and the VAR tonight.
He's just kicked him. And why has VR not even told the ref, go look at it again?
Look at it. No, they just done a quick check. There's nothing to see here. What's that all about? I don't understand it, guys. But here we are. Harry Kane into Reggie.
Reggie gets a chance to score again. He's crap.
And the keeper saved it.
He's absolute dog shit. I'm not having any of it.
This is. Do you know what? I will give him. This is a little bit more narrowed angle. A great knock from Kane.
Harry Kane.
Bad first touch. Is it? No. It's a good first touch actually.
I'll tell you he's done wrong.
His finishing was poor.
I'll tell you he's done wrong. He's hit it with the left foot. Put it on your right. It's got to be hit with the right foot.
Yeah, Conte's not happy. We're just looking at Conte's reaction.
You can't go across the goalkeeper on your left foot when it's a right-footed shot.
But listen, he's getting himself some brilliant position, but he's not making them count. He's not making them count. And that is the final whistle. Brighton 0, Tottenham Hotspur 2.
Fully deserved.
Fully deserved. Honestly, one of the most comfortable nights I remember to date for an away match. Honestly, Kane and the Brighton defender discussing about that last decision there. They both had a giggle. They both know it was a penalty. But it didn't matter because that did not stop Tottenham taking all 3 points tonight. Honestly, and I said this again, it's one of the most comfortable away wins I remember to date. I've never been more comfortable watching Tottenham tonight.
I'm fuming about that penalty decision.
It's ridiculous.
I can't believe.
They can't get it
wrong. Listen, well done, Tottenham. Happy we won. But that penalty at the end is a disgrace.
Absolute poor.
Absolute disgrace. We should have had, and Kane would have scored it. He don't miss penalties. It should have been 3-0 and the goal difference should be better. But yeah, fully deserved. Are we still live? Yeah. Okay, sorry, I didn't know if we're still live. Guys, listen, we're going to go straight into our match review. Give us a couple of seconds and we will jump into our quick analysis of the match. We will... And it was that quick. All right, Iggy. Tonight's match, 2-0 to Tottenham. We just said, at the end, you just said how comfortable it was. It was very
absolutely. One of the most comfortable, I'll say it again, it was, honestly, all night I've been sitting here and it's just been comfortable. I've never been at the edge of the seat. I felt even in the first half, although we was playing well, we had a control. Brighton had a little spell after the 25-minute mark, but I was never really worried. I just felt that it all came down to when Tottenham scored, because I knew it was only a matter of when we'll score rather than if we score. I felt that if we get that goal, or when we get that goal in this case, we would go on to win the game. I just wasn't expecting it to be as comfortable as it was tonight, and I'm glad it was, because it's nice ever so often to have a game where you look at it and you're thinking, let's just get the job done. And tonight, it has to be said, it was job done with great ease.
Yeah, look, it was a comfortable win. We were never really troubled. 1 or 2 half chances, Brighton maybe could have done better, but we missed a lot of chances tonight. The Harry Kane open goal, the Kulusevski 1-on-1, Reggie twice 1-on-1. Yep. There was the Kane chance at the end 1-on-1 as well, the penalty that wasn't given. So you're looking at 6 or 7 really good chances. We could have easily have won 5-0 again tonight. Easily.
Yep. I agree.
I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't score more goals, if I'm honest, because the goal difference is very important for us. But the most important thing is what we said before kickoff is we've got to get the 3 points, and we did. And Liverpool have gone 1-0 up. Come on, Liverpool.
As we speak.
Come on, Liverpool.
So, yeah, what more can one add? Like you said, the same 11. So we'll start with, the same 11 got confirmed in the starting lineup, which obviously no one could really argue about that. I think it was we thought it was a good call at the time, and it proved to be such. We was able to give the substitutes in question a few minutes here and there. Listen, I thought Brighton would do a little bit more than what they actually did. I'll be honest with you. I was expecting them on the back of that run to actually give their crowd something to cheer about. But there was empty spaces in the crowd. And then within 10 minutes to go, you can see the stadium clearing out, the home fans leaving. So they're clearly in some sort of rut. But listen, we had to take them seriously, because you never know what kind of Brighton you'll face. But it turned out in the end, they really had nothing about them. They caused a couple of dangers here and there, but nothing for me to worry me. And I'm pleased for like I said, for the Spurs fans who travelled up to Brighton, who got to see not only a win but an absolutely comfortable night, essentially. So give us something to smile about on the way back.
Yeah, because I think after the last few away games, it's not been enjoyable for our fans. Middlesbrough, Burnley, Man United. So it's good that they've travelled and it's been worth the travel, because you're giving up time, money, food, drink, petrol isn't cheap.
2 away games back to back, Manchester and Brighton. So
petrol's not cheap at the moment, so it's good for the fans to go down there, get the win, and feel like their effort wasn't a waste of time. So you're absolutely right. Definitely happy for the fans that have travelled. And when we scored the second goal, and Kane ran over to the fans, it looked like we packed out the away stand completely. Yeah. Whereas the home fans didn't pack it out. So brilliant support from Tottenham.
Do you know what?
Has to be said.
Can't fault them. Can't fault the away fans for that. Honestly, they home and away, particularly away in this case, and all the away games. We've seen it at Leicester. We saw it again Saturday, Manchester, Man City. Again tonight, we are always maxed out the away end, and it's brilliant to see. And can't argue with that. But look, it was good. It was almost like maximum result, minimum effort tonight. I didn't feel like we were spent in a lot of energy in getting that result tonight, which could favour us in moving forward to the West Ham game.
Listen, let's have it right. Brighton weren't good tonight.
They weren't.
Brighton weren't good tonight.
But it's good to have them every now and again. It's good to have those kind of games.
We've had it against Leeds. We had it against Everton. And then as soon as the challenge comes, we fall apart. So I'm not getting carried away at all with this result tonight. I'm happy we won because we had to win, because you're right, it does set us up for the next game. But I've been going through this for the past 3-4 months, Iggy. I'm just being honest with you.
We all have still. We all have.
Yeah, but I'm honest with it. I don't believe we're getting top 4. And I've said I said in January, I think it would come down to Man United and Arsenal.
Yeah.
And I look at it now. Yeah, we've won. Arsenal are losing, but do I think we're in a top 4 race? No, I don't. I really don't. I don't trust us against West Ham. I don't trust us against Newcastle, Villa. You never know what we're going to do next, and because of that, you don't have consistency, and without consistency, there's no momentum. So without momentum, you can't get top 4. Do I think we're in a top 6 race? Yeah, I do.
Listen, for sure, undeniably, undeniable that we have to put consistent results together. We have to put a string of 3 or 4 good results. I mean, wins. Not when I mean good results, I mean wins.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the first challenge that we need to obtain ourselves. Without that, everything else falls apart. Do I think in and around us teams will drop points? Absolutely. It's happening tonight, so far at least, and it will continue because there are some big head-to-heads coming up, and one of them is ours, of course, as of this week, this weekend coming. So the first objective has to be us getting a consistent amount of consistent results in the next 3-4 games. That's the biggest question. That's the biggest.
Do you trust us? Do you trust us not to drop points?
Our recent results, if that is a tendency, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss, which is right again tonight, 1 win. If that is our tendency, then no. The answer is no. We're not going to make top 4. Given that, if that changes, and that's the biggest challenge that we've had all season, we haven't been able to put a run, especially this since 2022. We have not put a run together of 3 or 4 games. That is, if on the balance, I'll say more no than yes. I would have to say more no than yes.
Do you think it will change?
I'll be honest now.
Do you think it will change? The run. Do you think we'll go on 6, 7, 8 games?
No, 6, 7, 8. I didn't say 6, 7, 8. I said if we could put 3 or 4. I would like to put us 3 or 4 games wins, 3 or 4 wins. We're not, because we're talking about West Ham at home.
Yeah.
Who's after that? Newcastle away. Help me out, Giga.
I'll tell you now.
So I know for a fact that we've got West Ham,
Newcastle at home.
Yep.
Aston Villa away.
Okay. Up to Aston Villa. Let's just stop there. Okay. I think the Newcastle, Aston Villa both away.
No, Newcastle is at home.
So we've got West Ham before the break, and after the break we've got Newcastle at home again.
Yeah.
They're must wins. You have to win those games. There's no two ways, but you have to win those games. Otherwise, all the conversations, then you would be right. Then I'll say to you, you're right.
But we've been saying that since December. Must win.
But they're at home. We're at home. Still, we're at home.
Wolves was at home.
No.
Southampton was at home.
I understand what you're saying, and I totally get it.
Chelsea Carabao Cup was at home.
If we look at that, then the chances are no. Then you have to say no. But I'm saying it's a BUT but massive one. Okay. We have to change the tendency. We cannot go with what we've done up to now, because then the answer is no. Then you will be right. The top 4 is not. But then we're not talking about top 4.
Do you think Spurs can get top 4?
I'm conflicted because by the run of results that we've had, the answer is no. But mathematically, the answer is yes.
Don't start.
I'm telling you how it is.
Mathematically,
we can't obtain it still if we don't get a run of the results together. We have to get the next 3 games: West Ham, Aston Villa, and Newcastle. In between that, we have to win. If we don't do that, then it's done. It's done. Honestly, it's done. West Ham now. This is the big one.
It was done after Southampton and Wolves, Iggy.
No, I disagree.
It was.
I think we took a massive dent. On Saturday, losing to Man United, losing a massive 6-pointer.
But had we beaten Southampton and Wolves at home, we'd be joined with Arsenal now, even after losing Man United.
Then it wouldn't. Yeah, you're right. I can't argue with that. I'm not arguing with that. You're absolutely right. But as things stand right now, are West Ham and Newcastle doable at home?
Every game's doable.
I'm asking you, are these two games coming up?
I'm answering every game's doable.
Can we beat these two teams at home?
We can beat any team at home. It's what we do though on the day.
Then what can I? No one can foresee. But you're saying to me right now,
I can tell you,
we're gonna f up.
I can categorically tell you, if we get into striking position again, they will bottle it. I can absolutely guarantee they will get your hope up. This team of ours, and when the moment comes, they will shit the bed.
Up to now,
because they've been doing it for 21 years. They've been doing it.
I'm not going to go on saying 21 years. I'm going.
They've been doing it
on the basis of this season.
Like recently, they did it under Poch, Mason, Mourinho. And Iggy, they've done it under Conte. They bottled the Europa Cup, not even that, the Conference League Cup. They bottled the Carabao Cup. The home games, those must-win games for the league, they bottled that. Middlesbrough away, Man United a 6-pointer. Whenever those moments come, this lot shit the bed. And that's why Conte comes out and says the mentality has to change, the transfer policy has to change, the players need to change, because he knows they will shit the bed. He knows.
On the evidence that we've seen up to now, it's very hard for me to counter-argue that because the proof's in the pudding. I get that.
I don't know how you're arguing this.
I'm not. No, but I am agreeing with what you're saying. Given what we've seen up to now,
you're saying mathematically we're still in it. Top four.
Okay. Does the maths say that we're still in it? Yes or no? The maths is.
Yeah, the maths does. Yeah.
But then what are we arguing about here? I'm saying to you that you're right. Given what we have seen.
But when people say mathematically we're still in it, it's almost like there's still hope.
There's always hope. There's always hope, man. Like, still, I can't help it, man.
You're gonna drive me crazy. You're gonna drive me mad.
I can't help it.
So you're telling me? Well, hold on. So you're telling me you think
the next two games, the next two home games.
Iggy, do you know what?
Write it down.
No, you're driving me mad.
The next two home games.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
If we lose,
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do right now.
Guys in the chat, tell us. I mean, I might have been because the word delusional gets often put out there. If I am. I have no problem saying that. If still has every. Listen, you have every right to say.
This isn't
no. You have every.
Head's gone.
No. Okay. My head's gone. Right. I'm saying that you have every right to say what you're saying because the results have proven that. They've proven it.
I'm going to assume Arsenal are going to lose tonight, right? Because they're losing at the moment, right? Okay.
I understand.
They're on 48. They're on 51. All right. Okay. Right. That's what we're going to do. No.
But how can we? So what are you suggesting for the remainder of the season? That we're down tools still?
No, I never said that.
No. What are you suggesting? Mine's a question.
I'm saying we're not getting top four.
But I didn't say we are going to get top four. I've never once said we're going to make top four. I'm saying we've got to go for it. We've got to go for it.
We've been going for it for the past year.
But the next two games, if we don't pick up nothing...
Iggy, are we going to beat West Ham?
We have to beat West Ham.
Do you think we're going to beat West Ham?
How do you know we're going to lose?
What's your thought?
Do you have the affirmative answer we're going to lose to West Ham?
No, I'm asking you, what do you think?
I think we'll beat West Ham on weekend.
Okay. Do you think we'll beat Newcastle at home?
Yes.
3 points. Okay. Do you think we'll beat Aston Villa away?
Tough. Probably a draw there.
At 1 point. Brighton at home, even I'll say 3 points. I think we'll beat Brighton at home.
Are you sure still? You sure you don't want to put a draw? Because you
said
said 1-1 tonight.
They're rubbish.
Okay.
They're rubbish. Right, Brentford away.
Brentford away is doable.
Do you think we'll win it, though?
I think they'll down tools. I think they'll be safe and we'll beat them there.
3 points. Leicester at our ground.
Tough. Probably a draw there.
Liverpool away. 0. Don't even get me started. We're going to get points at Liverpool. Don't even get me started. We're going to get points at Liverpool.
Did we get points at Man City?
This is Liverpool.
Okay.
We always did Man City.
If Man City, how many games left of Man City? No, stop. Liverpool.
Anfield.
Is that towards the end of the season?
They're going for. Who cares? They're going for the title.
Yeah, but they might have either wrapped it up or they're about to be out of it.
When's the last time we got anything at Anfield?
All right, let's put down a defeat.
Yeah, no break.
Let's go.
I can't believe that was a debate. Burnley at our ground.
Burnley out of ground is a win. We always smash Burnley. We don't beat Burnley. We smash them out of ground.
Right. Norwich City away. Last game of the season. They're fighting for their lives, maybe.
Or they're gone. They'll be gone by then. They'll be long gone. So for me,
the league table. Hold on.
Yeah, they're gone.
Hold on. Right,
they're
league
gone.
Table.
They're gone, guys. Don't tell me Norwich are not going to go down. Norwich already gone, man. Norwich is honestly. I've spoken to Norwich fans. I know 2 of them.
All right, let's say 3 points.
They will win.
3 points. Right. Arsenal. We've got Arsenal at home. North London derby.
That's anyone's game. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. It's anybody's game.
Draw.
Do you know what? At home, we have got a good record of them.
The reason I'm saying draw is because it's too hard to call.
Yeah. Okay, let's put it down as a draw for argument's sake because you can never call a North London derby.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 plus 48. So 69 points. That's what we're going to end up on. Right, Arsenal, let's go through their fixtures. Let's see what they got left.
It was a good win tonight, guys. And we have gone so off piece.
Apparently there was a match tonight.
Yeah. Listen,
but
we're talking like this because it was really comfortable. It was so comfortable tonight.
No, we're talking like this because your head's gone.
My head's gone. My head's always gone.
2-0 Liverpool. Right, that's done, 100%. So Arsenal lost tonight. Brilliant. Good, right. Arsenal, Aston Villa away.
How the hell can you... I can't predict Arsenal. I don't
But
watch every
I'm
game,
asking you, what do you think?
How am I going to like...
I think they'll win. I think they'll win that.
Right, so we'll draw Aston Villa and they will go on to win it.
Crystal Palace away, I think they'll draw. I think they always struggle up there. I think they'll draw.
Okay. Right. You go by what you think. I don't know. I don't watch Arsenal enough.
At home,
you know Arsenal better than me.
Don't go down that road.
You know Arsenal
I don't know Arsenal better than you.
You like the way they play football.
I do.
I don't like them at all.
the way they play football.
I don't like them at all.
I think they play good football.
I can't bring myself to watch them.
No, I hate them.
I didn't say you love them. Did I say you love them?
No, you didn't.
Then why are you saying that?
You're making it sound like I support them.
No, I didn't say you support.
That's the way you said it.
No, you're suggesting. You're suggesting that I haven't said that you support. Did I say once that instead of supports Arsenal?
You're Italian side.
No, I'm saying you seem to enjoy watching Arsenal. You know better than me.
I don't enjoy watching them, but I as a coach,
you appreciate a good football.
I appreciate what they're doing.
I don't appreciate anything about Arsenal.
I hate.
I don't like them. I don't like their kit. I don't like their ground. I don't like them.
I don't like them. I don't like their ground or their kit. But
What do you want me to say?
The football they play, I respect it. I do.
But
I respect Man City's football.
That's the coach's hat.
I respect Liverpool's football.
I like Man City the way they play football.
Yeah.
But
it's not much different to what Arsenal do at the moment, though. So how can you respect Man City's?
I respect the way they play football.
But Arsenal play similar now.
But they struggled at home against us.
Yeah, but no, we're talking about the way they play. No, we're going off topic. Hold on a minute. Right. See this? I see what you're doing. You're trying to... Aston Villa, right, 3 points, 1 point. Brighton, they'll beat. Southampton away, I reckon they'll draw. They always struggle at St Mary's, always. Chelsea away.
I think Chelsea will beat them.
I'm not sure about that.
I think Chelsea will beat them.
All right. But then they've got United at home. I think they'll beat United. At their ground, I think they'll beat United.
Okay, you go well, you feel.
Well, you're all right calling the Chelsea result, Iggy. Suddenly you know about Arsenal when it comes to
Chelsea. I don't know,
Chelsea.
because Arsenal, Man United are thereabouts. Man United, how can you call Arsenal Man United? You can't call the North London derby, but you're quite comfortable.
How did you just call Arsenal Chelsea Arsenal?
I think Chelsea will beat them.
And I think Man United will lose to Arsenal.
What if Man United beat them? Man United might beat them.
Chelsea draw.
Hey, I'm not saying it's wrong either. Hey, we've thrown results out there.
West Ham Arsenal.
At whose ground?
West Ham.
I fancy West Ham because I think that'll be a physical battle, and Arsenal don't like the physicality.
What, a loss or a draw?
I think they'll drop points. I can't call it.
Right,
I'll be honest with you.
Draw. Right, Arsenal Leeds are going to smash Leeds because Leeds are trash.
They'll beat.
Newcastle away. You put us to win, so I'm going to say they're going to.
I think they'll win.
Everton, they'll rip Everton. 3, and then the North London derby 1 point. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 puts Arsenal on 73. That's 4 points to the Spurs. Argument over.
Argument over.
Argument's done.
On argument over, based on Ragos. I'm going to go North London now. The proper Rago results. You're going to say
you predicted some of the results.
We are predicting.
But you just predicted half the results. You just said Chelsea will beat Arsenal. And I put 0 points.
One thing we can say about this season that anything's anything but predictable.
One thing is predictable. We will bottle it when it comes.
Okay. Agree to disagree. Can we do that?
I think if Tottenham get
it's
top
a healthy
6,
debate. We can agree to disagree.
It is a healthy debate. I think if Tottenham get top 6, Iggy.
I want to hear from the guys in the chat. What do they think?
Guys, tell us what you think in the chat. But one thing I will say is this, right? And this is where every Spurs fan, all of you watching, you need to put some respect on Conte's name now, right? I shouldn't be pointing. That's rude. If Conte gets top 6, with these group of players, I think he's done a really, really good job. And I mean that. I genuinely mean that. With what I'm seeing these players incapable of doing, and the 5 or 6 players that I think in the entire squad that are really good that we should keep going forward, if he can get top 6 with these players, I think he's done a really good job. If he gets 5th, I think he's done fantastic. 4th, I'm not even having this conversation. The data, the analysis we just did, the conversation proves it's not happening. Right? You can have the hope and the maths and your science classes.
some random results. We don't know.
Win, lose, win,
I
lose,
agree.
win, lose, win, lose,
I
win,
agree.
lose. How'd you get top 4?
Okay, on that basis of the results, I'm saying that the only chance that we have if we put 2 or 3 results together. That's all I've said.
The only way we get top 4.
Is it really that hard to understand? On the basis, if we go
So
by
if
the
we
one
win
results,
3 games in a row, we're going to get top 4.
No, I said let's review the situation then. But you have
Oh,
to
we're
put
going to
the-
review it.
We have to review it.
We're going to review it.
If you put 2 or 3.
We're getting committee going to come out and
No. I'm saying we put 2 or 3 results on a bounce, and we get. It has to be wins. I said this.
I think
Then you have to look at the table then, because there's a lot of head-to-heads there still. West Ham, Spurs, that's a 6-pointer. Even for Europa League, that's a 6-pointer. Yes or no?
6-pointer for Europa League.
Right.
Yeah.
But Arsenal have got Chelsea. You just said it. Arsenal have got Man United. Arsenal have got Spurs. Come on, man. I'm not saying it's...
We got West Ham, we got Arsenal, we got Anfield, Liverpool away.
Okay, but this is...
And you think we're going to get something at Anfield?
No, I didn't say we're going to... I'm saying that there's a lot of...
I said to you,
there's
we've
a
got to
lot of
go
twists
into
and turns.
Anfield. And you said, but we beat Man City.
We did beat Man
It's
City.
not Anfield, Liverpool away.
So a Man City less than Liverpool. I know our record at Liverpool is shocking.
We've got Man City's number.
Right.
We've got Man City's
And
number.
Liverpool have got ours.
Liverpool have got ours.
Okay, but I'm not arguing with that. I'm saying that I believe there's a lot of twists and turns still in this league. I believe that. I believe there's a lot of twists and turns in the league.
I do agree with that.
I'm saying
I agree with that. There's twists and turns.
that we still doesn't matter what twists and turns are happening in the league. If we don't do what we're meant to be doing ourselves, everything else falls to shit. It's fact.
Let me tell you something. If we get top 4, Iggy, if we get top 4, I will come on this show with an Arsenal top on saying, I love Arsenal, if we get top 4.
You don't need to do that. I've never asked you to do
No,
that.
I'm saying that's how confident I am it's not going to happen.
That's your call.
But
remember, screenshots.
if we get top 6, even 5th place, I think Conte's done a fantastic job with these group of players.
No argument there. For someone who's come in November to do that with his squad.
Yeah, but you know, there's some. Yeah, but
listen,
there are fans.
I'm not
There are
arguing with
fans.
that.
There are fans though that do think, yeah, top 4, it can happen, it will, and you know, and I hear fans sometimes criticise Conte, his tactics. Why is he going with this 3 at the back when the wing backs clearly don't work? Why do you keep sticking with this formation, this tactic? The wing back system doesn't work, and I hear that. And for me, what people don't understand is when Pep came to Man City and when Klopp went to Liverpool, they had their system and their methods.
Yeah.
And in their first season, they were both terrible. Pep lost 4-0 away at Goodison.
Yeah.
He just about got top 4. And Klopp, he was finishing 7th, 6th. It wasn't until 2 or 3 years down the line, well, Pep 1 year, they got the players they wanted for their system. They both went for the moon. But in that process, they stuck to their system so that whenever they sold the players they didn't want, the ones that came in, all they had to do was slot into the system, and the existing players that stayed, they had been taught the system. They got it. So when we get rid of Winks, Doherty, Bergwijns, all these players, the ones that stay, they get the system. You don't have to educate, which is why we're going through this process, and that's why we play with these wing backs, and it's why we play with the back 3, because we're in an education phase until Conte gets the players he wants. And he's got to educate everyone because we're a team, and more importantly, the ones that are going to be here, they've got to master this now.
Listen,
It's preparation. That's all it is.
I absolutely.
That's why I don't think we'll get
Conte-
top 4, because we're in a transitional educational phase until Conte gets
Your argument is perfectly valid. I'm not suggesting for 1 minute, and never once have I dismissed your argument here. I'm just saying that there's listen, we are definitely in transition. I think Conte is the right man.
Of course he is.
I think for sure he needs to be backed. And what I mean by backed, we said we'll touch upon this. What I mean by backed, we need the minimum 4 players coming in this summer. It could bring it up to 6, 7. You can go up to as many as you want, but I'm saying a minimum.
Does 4 players get us top 4?
Minimum. I said a minimum.
I know, but I'm asking, does that minimum get us top 4?
But it'll improve our 4. When I mean 4 players, not 4 players to make the squad, 4 players to make first team.
Yeah, but do 4 first team players that Conte wants get us top 4 with the amount of games we're going to have to play Europe, Carabao, FA Cup, League?
Taking into account that also the teams who are currently above us will also go on to improve, so the gap could be even greater if we don't start cutting the gap short.
So based on the other teams improving, is 4 players enough for Spurs to get top 4 next season?
No, I think we need more.
So the minimum has to go up then.
But I'm saying, I'm saying like to even consider. But also, you need to look at how many you can get rid of because it's not just about bringing players in. It's also getting rid of players.
If we get a minimum of top 4, Iggy, where does that leave us next season then? If we just do the minimum, I think we're just
You'll
back
be fighting for 4th, fighting.
But we need to guarantee it.
Guarantee it. Then you need. Well, you need to put the money on the table, my friend.
Yeah, but so how many players is that? I think 6 or 7.
If we're looking at first teamers, guys, if we're looking at first teamers, we're looking at who would you confirm? Because Lloris, I will start. We need to start looking at a new goalkeeper because he can't go on forever. He's signed another 2-year deal, but he'll be gone after that. So we need to start looking at that first and foremost. I think we need another left centre back for sure to replace Davies.
1.
Okay, and that is without taking Dyer into the situation. But let's just say for now, we're looking at a left centre back. I think we need 2 wing backs, 2, not 1.
3.
Okay, and I think the creative midfielder / striker. So we probably need 5
and a striker.
Yeah, I think a striker for sure.
And I think we need
A right winger. Then Kulusevski's there.
no, I think we need 2 creative mids.
Okay,
We need 2 creative mids, 6. So and
we're
actually,
there. We're in agreement on
I've
that.
said to you tonight, I don't think Reggie's good enough. I really don't think he's good enough for where we want to go. I don't think he's good enough for where we want to go, and I don't think Cess is. I don't think he cuts it. He has one good game, then he's injured. We need someone that's going to come in, boom, hit the ground running. So for me, minimum is 6. I think we need 6 or 7 to challenge for top 4. If we want the league title, we need 12, 14 players, but that's going to take 2, 3 years.
That is
Conte said
unrealistic.
that, but Conte said that. He said it would
and it'll
take
be
2,
too
3
much
years.
for a manager to put 12 players all
Impossible.
together. It's an impossible job. But I definitely agree. Somewhere between 5, 6 players. And then you're looking at a top 4 challenge, like a real top 4 challenge. Anything more would be fantastic, but we wouldn't be like this distant from 4th. And certainly we would be picking up more positive results than what we have been. And the level of consistency would be a lot greater because you're dealing with more quality players. So the whole picture would change at Tottenham. But 6 players, including players leaving that are no longer or surplus the requirements, it does involve heavy investments, and that comes from above. So we all have to be on that same picture for it to happen, and put plans in place now. So come as soon as the transfer market opens, we're ready to go. Do not wait 6 weeks before we bring players in.
Conte needs his squad ready to go for pre-season, not this Daniel Levy 31st of August business. We did the same with Kulusevski and Bentancur. We've got them on the last day. This has to stop.
So super chat.
Sorry,
from,
guys, super chat didn't.
No, it's okay. Just come in now. Alan Sibley. I'll let you read it, mate.
He says, Iggy, is he delusional or optimistic? Nah, a deluded optimist.
I'll take that, Alan.
No, his head's gone. His
Listen,
head's gone.
maybe my head's gone. I don't know, guys. I just. Listen, I'm not saying that the multi.
Can I just say, sorry to interrupt you. To people in the comments, Iggy and I are friends, by the way.
No,
we're like this all the time.
Listen, even on the drive home, we're going to be like this. It's not a problem. We're absolutely, honestly,
what he calls me.
I'm not offended by what he says, and I'm certainly not. He's not offended by what I say to him. This is actually, we often disagree with things like this, but it's all in good. It's in good nature. Nothing ever.
You just get frustrated when
nothing's ever
when what I
personal.
say comes true, right?
No. If it proves to be true, then I've got no problems coming on here and say, mate, you was right.
I'm coming on in an Arsenal top if you're right.
See, this is where I draw the line, because you would never hear me say things like that. Not even for a joke.
That's the confidence.
And this is where I would also say, I'd rather shit on my hands and clap than wear that shirt.
Actually, Ellie, who is on all the channels, love Ellie to bits. She used to play for Spurs ladies. Shout out to Ellie. I've got a bet with Ellie on this.
Respect.
I've got a bet with Ellie on this. She's gonna have to eat Arteta cake if I'm right, but different story. One question we do want to ask everyone tonight. We were talking about this on the way up here, and just something for people that are going to come on the fan show afterwards. I've got a sneaky feeling this summer, Conte's not going to be backed fully, but he's going to be backed a bit. And I'm worried that the conversation is going to not be, was Conte backed? It's going to be, what do you mean by backed? So let's say Conte gets 3 or 4 players that he does want, but that only gets us top 6 next season because it's not enough. And really we need 6 or 7 players, but he doesn't quite get that. Then in my opinion, he hasn't been backed. But some fans will say, but it's difficult to do all of that in the summer, and, you know, money doesn't grow on trees, and, you know, he was backed as much. I think there'll be an argument in the summer between a debate amongst fans. Was he backed or not? Because of the number of players and the quality not quite being right, but not being below what we want. So I want to know tonight, guys, when you call in, let Iggy and I know, what do you define as being backed? And I'll tell you what a good one was. I put it out on Twitter the other day. One fan said, minimum £150 million. Conte has the absolute final say, and it's his choice of players. And this happens regardless of where we finish in the league. I thought that's a really good.
Do you know what I was thinking? Do you know what I was thinking, guys? And I want to know what you guys think. And those that call in, I would love to hear from you regarding this. I read today about this release clause, and I maybe you said you knew about it. I mean, I must admit, maybe I did overlook it. I wasn't quite informed on it, but it looks like there's a release clause in Conte's contract that he could leave in the summer if he wants to. And if, with the rumours coming out with PSG and various other teams, if that release clause is triggered, he can leave. Does that leave you guys a bit uneasy? Because it certainly does me, and I don't know what you think about that still.
The one thing that
a lot of people are saying in the chat already, Conte will go to PSG. So it's that leaves me a bit preoccupied. I'll be honest with you.
The one thing I'm not so sure about with this is, why has this only come out now?
Because they're trying to unset. Why did the whole
sorry, Iggy, let me rephrase that.
In the paper or in the news? No.
Why has this piece of information that there's a release clause in the contract? Why is that?
Because they're trying to destabilise us. The way they did when they talked about Kane leaving on the week we were playing Man City, and it happened against Man United. It's just what happens all the time.
But this piece of information that there's a release clause in his contract, why wasn't that mentioned previously on other shows or on journalists when they were talking? That could have easily been brought up. Why has it been brought up now?
Because they're trying to rattle Spurs. It's obvious.
Is there really a release clause? That's what I'm asking. Is there?
This is what I'm asking, guys. Is in the chat. Could you please tell me? Because I will be looking out for it. I want to know: is there a release clause? Does anybody know if there is really a release clause in Conte's contract that means that he could leave in the summer should he wishes to do so? That's all I'm asking. That's that leaves me more preoccupied than any potential players coming in, because I'm thinking if Conte goes, honestly, I don't know where that leaves us still. That makes me pessimistic rather than one
step at a time.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just read about this today, and just before we started the live, actually, I read this and now thought to myself, it's been at the back of my head, and I'm not trying to put a down on things. I really ain't. It's just I read it. I read it on social media as well. I read it on social media and online before we started the game, and I thought I need to look into this a little bit more because I didn't know anything about that, and I just wanted to know if that was the case. That's all.
Guys, listen, we're going to wrap it up. We want to hear what you think. So we've got today's match, of course. We want to hear your thoughts on top 4, top 6, top 8. We want to hear about your thoughts on what does backed actually mean. Define it. Tell us in your eyes what you would be happy with as a fan and what you expect. And also the news that Iggy just shared with us about this release clause in Conte's contracts. There's quite a bit there for you to digest.
Also, we can speak about tonight's game, Brighton. I know there wasn't.
I said that at the beginning.
It wasn't much to talk about.
Game.
It wasn't much to talk about because we played. That's why we went off piste a little bit because there was so much. There was a comfortable win and not really much to really speak about regarding that. But yeah, guys, let us know what you think.
And we will be back in about 15, 20 minutes, and we want to hear what you say. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon, guys.